Good afternoon, early afternoon, morning for some of you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rec Room. I am your host, hopefully a calmer Johnny Bonsaco than my last YouTube stream, where I was raging pissed off. Still pissed off. But we've had some things to talk about, or we got some things to talk about. We have some updates. Um, Mountain is fucking absolutely destroyed. And Caltrans and the county and the state and the feds are doing nothing. They suck. They suck. But we already knew that. All right, Spittle Buggy, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing better than you were earlier this week. I don't know about you, but we got fucked. Hey, Spud Gun, how you doing, man? Um, let's see. Monday, I think I streamed. What an absolute shit show it was up here. We've been snowed in for, I think it was 11, 12 days, something like that. We got out on Tuesday uh, only because there was a nice guy who had a tiny loader that flattened out the road for us enough that we could get through it. Um, I've had people threaten to have my children taken away because I asked them not to pile 6, 7 feet of snow in the middle of the fucking street because they were fucking over their neighbors. We'll talk a little bit about the demographic change up here in the mountains that I've seen. And we have gone from a community that helps one another to they don't give a fuck. We'll get into that a little bit. Hopefully, I'm not going to rail on that too much. But I was pretty disgusted by a few of the neighbors, just atrocious behavior. Let's see, it was Monday afternoon. We got our generator fixed. Dude walked in. Couldn't fucking believe it. Dude walked in, had to walk back to his truck, left his wife in the truck. So if a snowplow did come by, his truck would not be in the way. He had to walk to his truck 3 times to get parts. And he was accosted by my neighbors who were pissed at me because I'd asked them not to put snow in the middle of the fucking street. But we got back on the main line. Everything is set. We have to manually switch over. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. But unlike some of our neighbors whose transfer boxes blew up or outright melted, if the power goes out, they cannot get power to their house from their generator. So we are in a little bit better position because we did not switch over. We did not rig it up to have it switched over, I should say. So, gentleman was absolutely beautiful. Fucking beautiful. And again, my neighbors fucking took off after him. And after I told him why, he's like, oh, okay. So when he was leaving the last time, he's like, oh, you're all set? Fucking good to go, man. I go, you want me to walk down there with you and, kind of shield you from the bullshit? He's like, oh, no, I got this, man. I got this. And he goes, now that I know what the situation is, yeah, fuck these people. And I'm like, yeah, fuck these people. So, hopefully we will keep this 2.5 hours. Links have been sent out to like Becca and Ryan and Shio and all them. So they're obviously welcome to join. Moo might join us. How you doing, Eagle? How you doing, Shroom? How you doing, Dar? Right? God damn it, Bonsako. Yeah, I know. So, so the update, we'll start with, I am going to restate my opinion that the people that were in charge of this mountain, the clearing of the roads, that continue to be in charge of all this, should it be proven that anybody died because of this, they should be hung. Okay? They should be fucking hung. Because what I saw once we got out just pissed me off even more. It absolutely pissed me off. And we were just happy to get out. We really were. We were fried. We were fucking done being locked in our goddamn neighborhood for 2 weeks. We got out on Tuesday. Ran to the grocery store. Grocery store, the Stater Brothers up here, fully stocked. They were fucking had pallets in the middle of the goddamn aisles, stocking shelves. I was actually surprised there weren't more people there. Hi, Yoshi. How you doing? Um, I was really surprised there weren't more people at the grocery store, but then I remembered nobody could get out of their fucking house. Nobody could get out of their neighborhoods because they weren't plowing the fucking roads. Um, the people that were at the grocery store, it was really bizarre. They absolutely looked shell shocked. I mean, their eyes were spinning in their heads. Um, you also had the other people. These motherfuckers are just standing at the entrance of the grocery store in the doorway, three, four of them at a time, just having a conversation with their friends or their neighbors. And it's like, excuse me, I'd like to get in the grocery store and do some grocery shopping. Can you get the fuck out of my way? And of course, I'm the bad guy because I am asking them to get the fuck out of my mind. Well, where are we supposed to go? I don't know and I don't care. Just get the fuck out of the way. Standing in the middle of a goddamn aisle, three people just having a conversation. People would like to do their shopping and get the fuck out of there. But no, you all have to sit and have a conversation. Um, yeah, Yoshi. Usually we don't get enough snow for a snowmobile because they do keep. Okay, the last 3 years, Caltrans absolutely dropped the ball. Where a snowmobile could actually be used up here. Didn't used to be you could use one. Snowmobiles suck on asphalt, concrete, um, and to be honest, there was so much. Part of the problem was there was just so much on the road. Snowmobile would have sunk in it. I've dealt with snowmobiles in 4 or 5 feet of powder. They suck. Um, but it probably would have been better than nothing. We could have at least blown a path with our snowblower to the state highway, got out on that icy shit on a snowmobile and been gone. It would have been great. So, um, yeah, I was in a couple of Canadian streamers chats, and they're like, Jesus Christ, Johnny, 12, 15 feet of snow in 5 days. Holy fuck, we don't even get that up here. And I'm like, right? So, um, so we did get out. People are fucked up. Um, like I said, the grocery store was full. It was beautiful. The grocery store was beautiful. Um, the people there were beautiful. Everybody, you know, the people at the store kind of were understanding because they saw a lot of stupid while we were there. And they were fully stocked. And anything they were low on, you just had to ask them, and they would take care of it. So, the grocery store was beautiful. Looked like the drugstore was open. 7-Eleven was open. Moo got his quarter-pound big bite, his root beer, and his goddamn Twinkies. It was kind of funny because Moo had been craving Twinkies for about 10 days. We even walked to the store up and downhill both ways in the snow. Yes, and I'm not exaggerating. He's going to be able to tell his grandkids that story. Only to find all the Twinkies had been sold out. So when we got to the big grocery store, um, yeah, Eagle, I'll get to that in a minute. Um, I got to the big grocery store. They had a huge display of Twinkies and Ding Dongs right in the middle of the store. And Moo wasn't even paying attention. I got to the aisle where the Twinkies normally are, and I'm looking at him, and he's loading little Johnny is loading a cart up full of 5 gallons of milk. And I'm sitting there looking at the Twinkie aisle going, what the fuck? He ain't going down it. So I walked down and grabbed the box of Twinkies, walked back up and handed it to him. He, of course, hugged the box. And I'm like, what the hell? And he's like, Dad, I was going to do it. I'm just taking my time today. Because he didn't want to come home. He really didn't want to come home. So, but he got his goddamn Twinkies. He got his quarter-pound big bite in his root beer. So he was a happy boy. He was only happy for about an hour, though. Because dumb fuck us forgot to take the gas can with us for the snowblower. Yeah, so we had to go out on Wednesday, which was actually not a bad decision. Um, yeah, the roof. My roof, I don't worry too much about our roof. We have these massive beams that go through. We haven't even heard a crack. We haven't heard it settle. We haven't heard shit. We've had more snow on the roof before. Um, we thought about getting up on it. Now, our neighbors with newer houses, they've been having some issues. Moo actually has spent the last 3 days on our neighbor's house across the street shoveling off their roof. Um, the neighbor is 62, 65, somewhere in there, just retired from the gas company. Um, but he was absolutely done 5 days ago, and he was still getting up there. Fuck, he was up there yesterday. Luckily, we've had temperatures over the last couple of days that were in the 40s, so it was freezing at night, so the shit was rock hard. Um, it was rock fucking hard first thing in the morning, so we were having to wait till noon. I did not get up there personally because it was like, if I'm getting on someone's roof, it's going to be my own, and I ain't getting on mine. Fuck that. Um, but Moo was eager beaver, man. He wanted to help the neighbors out. So, and they've always been really good to him. I mean, the wife, when we brought Moo home, she was over here the next day with a handmade blanket basket full of shit. So they've always considered Moo their kind of adopted son, grandson type shit. So he's over there for 3 days. He is absolutely just exhausted. Let me see if I can. I'll bring the picture. I posted in our Discord this week. Now, Moo being Moo, the stubborn asshole he is, I was looking at him I think it was after the first day. I walked into the kitchen and he's getting a Twinkie. And I'm like, okay, if you're gonna go back over there tomorrow, you should probably put some sunscreen on. He goes, I don't need no sunscreen, and I'm like, no, you need some sunscreen, or don't wear the goddamn doodle bob beanie on your head because you look ridiculous. This is the picture I got of baby Moo. He has this beautiful white line that goes right across his fucking head. Uh, double six. The fuck, Rye. Yeah, I did. Eagle, you know what I did yesterday? I sat on the fucking couch and did nothing. My body was like, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Um, because each day I was going out doing, just trying to clean shit up a little bit. Because we've now got 3 or 4 days of rain coming in, so we could have flooding problems. We don't know. And I'll get to why we may have flooding problems here in a minute. But yeah, that's baby Moo. Um, yeah, stuffing a fucking Twinkie in his mouth. Oh, that is my child. I love him. Moo has been an absolute hero through all of this. He, you know, never hesitated when I say, "Hey, we got to get out there." He was, "Let's go, let's go." When the neighbor called, can you send Moo over to help? Yeah, yeah, I'll talk to him. He was even going to dig out the guy down the street who he dug through the 8-foot drift to his front door. I told him not to waste his time because that motherfucker didn't even come out of his house and he was demanding people do work. He didn't even understand what he was asking of, the neighbors. And the neighborhood basically took care of this man for 14 days. And he still wouldn't come out of his house to see just how he was going to offer Moo $50 to dig out his car. It would have taken Moo 2 days to dig his truck out. And I'm like, you don't even know what you're asking him. I was going to go down there with the snowblower. But after 3 days of him whining and crying and then demanding that snow had to be put in certain areas, you couldn't put it, on this side because he didn't want it on that side. He wanted it on the other side. And it was like, you know what, dude? Fuck you. Fuck you. We've been digging neighbors out 14 days and you're going to make demands on us. We've been having neighbors throw shit in the goddamn street. We got to find a place to put this shit and where you want it. It's just unrealistic. He didn't want to hear any of it. So it was just like, well, you know what? Fuck you. Pay someone to come down here. The tractors are starting to roll. Why don't you pay them $350 an hour? Come dig your goddamn truck out. And I started to feel guilty about it. And I'm like, you know what? No, fuck that. If he had just asked, look, will you come down and dig my truck out? Or can we get some people down here to dig my, yeah, we probably would have done it. If he had just stopped right there. But no, he had demand after demand after demand. And after watching the neighborhood bring him food day after day after day and not even walk out of his house, he still hasn't come out of his house. He's been in his house for 18 days. He still has no idea what the street looks like. So it was just like, piss off, dude. We are exhausted and you are not helping us. And usually I'm not a dick about it, but no, I was going to be a dick about it. I was sick and tired of the fucking neighborhood just being assholes. Part of the reason our street was fucked is because our neighbor parked his goddamn Prius on the fucking street. Still sitting there. He actually got it out yesterday, you know. But we watched the snowplow the first day go around it and push all the snow on the other side of the street. Absolutely fucked the road from there on out. One of the reasons we couldn't get out is because the snowplow couldn't plow the street properly. So, um, hi, Becca. Well, I sent you the link, girl. And it's not random. If you know it was coming when I told you last night we were probably going to do it, I told you I'd probably do it at 7 a.m. I did not get up until almost 9 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, I was a little bit late. So, I was a little bit late. Um, so, after we got out, and the reason I'm saying the county is still fucking this up, we got out Tuesday. We saw us sitting on the side of the road, and we know they've been sitting there for days during the snowstorm, where the fucking graders that we were telling you we needed on the mountain, they were sitting on the side of the road. One of them had 4 feet of snow stacked on top of it. All of them chained up. All of them had blades on them. Could have pushed this shit. Thing is, they're still not using them. They are still using loaders with buckets. My neighbor across the street has a pile of snow that is taller than his fucking house sitting in his front yard. And that's only from about 150 feet of our street. The loader operator, and I have to give the guy credit. He was talented. Hey, Pat. No, Pat, I was going to stream yesterday. Man. But I saw you were going live, and I was like, oh, I don't want to step on Pat because Pat can only stream, because of your night shift. You can only stream, certain times. So it was like, no, 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 no. Anytime Pat's going live, I will always defer to him unless I'm really pissed off. And but some of the pissed off is gone. Some of it is still here. But again, yeah, they're using loaders. They're still using loaders with buckets. They're not even putting blades on these fucking cats to push this shit out to widen these fucking roads. I can barely get my Forerunner through the neighborhood. I mean, that's how narrow it is. And what the buckets are doing is packing the shit in on the sides. So they're going to have to bring these monster snow blowers in to grind through because this shit is packed in it. Now it's frozen solid. So should be we're going to be fucked for about another 3 weeks if we don't get more snow. We're supposed to get 3 days of rain. I'm good with that. Yeah, fuck you, dog. 80 degrees. Hey, man, I'm just happy it's 45 degrees. That's the thing. The temperatures didn't really get that cold for what the amount of snow we got. Usually when it gets, it'll get down into the teens, sometimes the low, single digits. Now, man, it's pretty much stayed in the 20s the whole fucking time. So it was just a shit ton of moisture that came through and a shit ton of fucking the dog on this one. So the last count, and again, I'm not going to report anything as fact, but 3 to 12 people have passed away or been found in their homes because they couldn't get out.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. What's up?
just waiting for my thing to download.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's here.
So, um, and again, the people that are still running this shit show, and again, people are still snowed in. People can't get out of their neighborhoods. People are having to walk 6, 8 miles for food. This should not, a week after our last snow, this should not be happening. This absolutely should not be happening. Um, and of course, Gavin Newsom, he is out there tweeting about the shittiness of other states. I have yet to see him tweet anything about this. Maybe he has. I just haven't been paying attention. I don't know. But he's tweeting about Arkansas and Tennessee and Walgreens. And it's like, motherfucker, you need to pay attention to what's going on, to the tens of thousands of people that are fucked in the mountains right now. And it's not just our mountain, from my understanding, in Spittle's area. Northern California got fucking hammered. They were in the same boat we were in. I don't know if Spittle is in an area where they get snow, but in some of the higher elevations in Northern California, they were just as fucked as we were. Where was Gavin Newsom? He was down in Mexico catching COVID, you know? And rarely do I wish ill upon anybody, but if the motherfucker dropped dead tomorrow from COVID, I would not shed a tear. So, I'm just saying. So, things are a little bit better, and they should get better as time progresses. Just with the temperatures being what they are and the rain coming through, the rain's going to wash away a lot of this. But again, we're going to have flooding problems because they're not plowing the roads properly. We do not have drainage. So you're going to have a lot of people that were snowed in getting flooded now because the rain's got nowhere to go. Snow is like a big sponge. Once it's fully saturated, it's going to start oozing that water all over the fucking place. So there you have it. So we're going to go from Snowmageddon to Floodmageddon in about 3 days. 8 inches in 11 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got, that's the thing. The last snowstorm is the one that just absolutely fucked us here in the neighborhood. We probably could have got out, but the last storm that moved through dropped 5 feet. It was at most supposed to drop 6 to 8 inches. It dropped 5 feet. So, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're not bitching about no water now, Eagle. I saw a picture of Big Bear Lake. I seen a picture of Lake Arrowhead. Both of them are full. Both of them are full. And like I said, we got rain coming in for 3, possibly 4 days. No, Moo was begging for snow. I was not begging for snow, Becca. Moo was begging for snow. Moo no longer is begging for snow. Moo is as sick of snow as I am. The only one that is still happy we have snow is little Johnny. But even little Johnny's a little pissed off about it because he can't sled because there's nowhere to sled. The front yard is 12, 15 feet high. So he can't sled down that hill because he can't get to the top of it. So yeah, we got that. We got that going for us. But yeah, the lakes are full. Now, had the past, oh, I don't know, 2 decades of governors been, I don't know, intelligent and maybe built more reservoirs, more lakes, they would have caught all the rainwater and they would be able to satisfy a state of 45 million. We are going to be in drought conditions within 2 years. I guarantee it because they have not expanded the water storage of the state in at least 30 years. So, again, y'all that live in other parts of the country, look at California. This is what the Democrats do. This is how they run shit. They'll sit there and bitch about a drought for 5 years. Will they do a fucking thing about it? And here in California, they've been bitching about a drought off and on for 20, 25 years. Didn't do a goddamn thing to save any of the water. Did not do a goddamn thing. All this shit that is surrounding this mountain right now is going to wash off this mountain and go out to the ocean. after it floods all of the fucking riverbeds that have been dry for 5 years that nobody has been maintaining. Saw a couple of pictures out of LA. The riverbeds out in LA are already flooding from the rain. So they haven't been maintaining the drains. They haven't been maintaining shit. I don't know what the fuck they do with all the money. I really don't. Um, so the lakes are full. Lakes are full. Lakes will continue to overflow and it will, like I said, go all out to the ocean. We maybe will get 1 to 2 years of no drought because anybody comes at me with about drought conditions or drought regulations, I'm punching them in the face. You can get the fuck out of my face with we're under drought conditions. Kiss my ass. But every reservoir, every lake is full. So Greta, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. And don't give me this shit that this was climate change related. No, man, this is once in a 50-year snowstorm. My parents told me stories for 3, 4 decades about storms bigger than this hitting this mountain. And it was handled much better with far shittier equipment and far fewer people in cars that should not have run through the snow. I mean, my dad drove a 68 Cadillac convertible through a snowstorm that dropped 10 feet up here back in like 68 or 69. So get the fuck out of here. We should have lost this mountain. It's bullshit. Oh boy. Hi, Becca.
Hi, Juan Sacco. I have only one question for you.
Oh boy.
Does your pussy hurt too?
My pussy's fine. How would my pussy hurt?
You have been bitching about the snow forever.
No, it's the handling of the snow that I'm bitching about and the shitty people that are dealing with this shit. In fact, you got neighbors putting 6, 7 feet of fucking snow out in the middle of the goddamn street that we already can't drive on because
Well,
it's 4 feet deep.
well, that's
And then
probably
they
why they
tell
put it
me,
in the
well,
street.
why
You
don't
can't drive
you
on it.
come up? Bullshit, they could put it on the side of the house like the rest of us fucking did. The fuck out of here.
Well, then you're asking for people to have common sense, and that's
Mm-hmm.
non-existent now.
Yeah, you ain't wrong there. I had a guy come at me and goes, "You better not rip up the street when you pull out tomorrow." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, I've been driving in this for 35 years. You ever come at me with that attitude again, I'm gonna come down here with a shovel and smack you upside the fucking head. When's the last time you did a goddamn thing? Nothing. You haven't done dick. You know what you did? You paid someone to come dig out your fucking truck. So eat my whole ass." So okay, so I have a
Well,
little bit of pent up frustration.
yeah, just let it all out.
That's why I'm streaming. So, so the mountain spark, Becca, but Moo got his Twinkie.
I saw the picture. He looked a little snow burnt.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Is that what that's called? A snow burn?
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah.
the sun reflects or the snow reflects the sun, and it burns his
Yeah.
face. And I told the dumb motherfucker to put sunscreen on for 2 days, 2 more days. He didn't. He didn't. So there's plenty of snowpack in the foothills for them to be compacting it into nice glitch. Again, Spittle, I don't think they're going to do something like that. My understanding, Lake Tahoe snowpack is awesome, though. Um, Never hear them talking about repacking the glacier. No, why would they? No, they can use this. And again, if you don't think that they're going to use climate change to um, turn us back into a rural society, you're crazy. It's exactly what they want. Matter of fact, I pulled an article today. They are um, the Joe Biden administration is slimming down the dairy that you can get from food stamps now. They want it to go to soy products instead of, you know, dairy products because of cows. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you again. Kiss my dick. That's how I feel. And, oh, by the way, oh shit. Now she's gone again. Well, now that Becca has fucked up my stream.
I fucked up your stream.
No, I'm just kidding.
I
No, you mellowed
can't.
me out. No, you mellowed me out. I'm like, Becca's here.
Look, I'm
Another
driving to go
voice
get
of
little one
reason.
from school,
Mm-hmm.
and the signal by the school is shit, so it will probably drop me from the stream. And you can go back to ranting and raving like a man does.
Well, you're gonna
No,
come back, right? Once you get home, you're coming back, right?
I can come back.
Okay. Because I got shit to talk about. I got the Tucker thing. I haven't watched all the video on that. But I've also got the House Select Committee that grilled the two guys that did the Twitter files. What an absolute shit show that was.
Oh my gosh. And they're like liberal reporters getting
Hmm.
grilled to death by Democrats. And okay, that's how the Democrats on Twitter were trying to present it. It's like, no, the Democrats are just showing that they want to be fucking Nazis.
Hmm.
Like, I kept looking at who was in the committee, wondering which one was going to be the next Hitler.
Well,
I
did you
couldn't
see
go.
Debbie Wasserman Schultz? I only saw
Yeah.
clips of her, and then I found the whole 6-minute video of her. She's an absolute fucking lunatic. She needs to be locked up into an insane asylum. Um, I was sitting there, and it was like, you're making shit up as he's telling you, no, that's not the way it is. You're just going, well, no, that is the way it is, and what? No, bitch. I honestly had thought that she had gone away. Apparently not. Apparently, Florida. What the fuck?
When the patients run the asylum, that's what you
Hmm.
get.
So
No, you
yeah.
notice that Tucker comes out a little.
Oh, I think we lost her. I think we lost her. Becca is on Pat Internet.
Am I?
No, you're fine. Okay, you're back.
Okay.
You're back. You're back.
Okay.
You did drop
I
out
know
real
what it
quick.
is. It's my screen. It keeps going to sleep.
Oh,
Hold
sleepy
on.
screen.
I'll move to the comments because it will keep moving and then check my phone. But anyway, so did you notice Tucker came out with the J6 stuff, but by
I
day
haven't.
3 or 4, there's nothing? You got
Yeah,
40,000
yeah,
fucking hours worth of
yeah,
shit, and you spent like a day and a half on it?
yeah. I caught his Tuesday monologue. I forgot he was going to be on Monday, and plus I was so pissed off Monday that I probably would have forgot anyways. But I saw the
And
Tuesday thing, and I wasn't all that impressed. I was like, "That's it.
that's
That's
you
it."
know what
It
he
was
showed though,
bad.
right?
He showed the shaman.
The shit that was already on Twitter
Yeah,
and on
that we already
YouTube
knew
that
about. Yeah. Uh-huh.
they
Yeah.
deleted off. It's like, okay, so why are we going with the shit we've already seen? Why don't you show
Yeah.
us the stuff that we didn't see?
Yeah, that was the thing. But we had seen the cops taking down barriers. We had seen the cops opening doors for these people. We had
We
seen a
saw them
lot of
giving
this
them a
shit.
fucking tour.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's taking pictures and taking pictures
Hmm.
with the cops. And the shaman was taken to the chamber, and we saw all this.
Yeah. We saw him say the prayer for the police. You know, I was already that fuck that had been reported that day.
I was like, what is new here? There's nothing new here. What is this? This is more bullshit. Way to play it safe, Tucker. Absolutely disappointing. And everybody's like, oh, this is so great. No, guys, we saw this the day of. People were live streaming this shit.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Yeah.
show us stuff we didn't see and stuff that Twitter didn't take down and YouTube didn't take down? Why don't you show us the good stuff? I'm disappointed.
Stuff.
I want the good shit.
We want riot porn, goddammit.
No shit. We won't get it.
I don't think we will either. What I found the best about the whole thing was the meltdown by everybody, not just the left, but the right melted down too, on how dare he. It was like, wait, what? You
How
want him
dare
pulled
he?
off the air? And Anderson Cooper, I think I pulled that video. It's only about 30 seconds of him sitting there. Tucker would have wet his pants if he'd been there. Why? Most of the people were wandering around in awe of the fucking building. I don't think Tucker would have been too afraid. He would have been in his own element, for fuck's sake.
It looked
The
like a
fuck out
senior
of here.
citizen field trip.
Right? Yeah, and don't get me wrong, there was violence on January 6th. We all fucking saw it. We all streamed about it. I mean, Becca
By
and
who,
I,
though?
yeah, that's
The
the
Chloes?
question that we were hoping Tucker was going to be able to answer with that, but he went the safe route.
Thank you,
But,
Feds.
I rate Becca, Ranting Monkey, the AAA guys, Pat, we were all saying, don't go. And if you do go, don't get involved in shit. I remember Irate coming to me that afternoon, dropping into a voice chat. This is what Irate used to do with me. He'd drop in, something would drop on Twitter or the news, and he would just drop into the voice chat and go, Johnny, dude, did you see what happened? Did you see what I posted on Twitter? Yeah, god damn it, Irate, motherfucker. And I'd start going off, and Irate go, hold on, Johnny, I gotta go. And I'm like, motherfucker. And he's like, I just wanted to make sure I was on the same page as you. And I'm like, oh, great. Now I'm going to be ranting for 2 fucking hours because you dropped in or you DM me. And it's like, God damn it. Fuck, Irate. Now I need to scream. And he's like, do it. No, I'm not doing it.
He would laugh.
So,
He'd
but
he'd ring me up and be like, "Hey, Bonsa's a little upset." I was like, "What'd you do?" He's like, "Well, why do you think I had anything to do with it?" I was like, "Because you're aware of it." What'd you do? He's like, "Oh, just red pill in him." I was like, "No black pills yet?" He's like, "No, he's not ready for that yet."
Motherfucker, man.
All
Man,
right,
Becca
well,
and I had been in an 18-hour voice chat, and I don't even remember what it was, but he dropped in and he goes, I saw you guys in here. Becca got up to get coffee and tea. I was just sitting here and I'm half asleep. And he dropped the subject and I'm just fucking went through the roof. And I'm like, and I said, you know what? I said, Becca and I are in deep conversation. I said, why don't you hang out for a while? We could both use a diversion. He's like, no. I want you to talk about this. And I'm like, God damn it, Irate. Motherfucker. And I was pissed for another 3 hours. I was pissed off for 3 fucking hours. I said, God damn it. He goes, well, you're streaming tonight, right? No, we're not streaming. We don't stream for another 4 days, Irate. He's like, you should stream. No, I shouldn't. I'm going to get my channel taken down, Irate. God damn it. Stop it.
goals. I've been trying that
So,
for years. It doesn't work.
I know. I know.
I
And
need
the
to
shit
stop
that
trying. That's what it is.
well, that's the thing. The shit that I don't think is going to affect my channel is the shit that affects my channel the
I know you
most.
get hit for it every freaking time. Like, well, that was mild. They just listened 30, 40
Yeah.
minutes. They would have had the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Me talking about Nick Cotto's butthole or something.
Oh yeah, I was going through my sound alerts last night. We're gonna have fun with those over on Twitch. I forgot. I forgot about you, Becca. I forgot about
You
you.
forgot about me.
Uh-huh.
Forget about
Uh-huh.
me.
I forgot about that. That bitch is gonna eat my pussy. And I'm like, God damn, I need that for a sound alert.
That's me in rare form, though.
You know. So
Is it really that rare? Nah,
or
it's just
or
me.
or a ranting monkey said he'd take it in the ass and love taking it in the ass. I'm like, God damn it, I forgot about that one too.
Do you remember what he was talking about to get clipped?
No. I know
The
someone set him up though.
the prostitutes in Nevada, the whorehouse, going back to work or
Oh, okay. No.
whatever.
I remember
Kardashian, the ugly Kardashian, but now she's cute.
Kindle,
The taller older sister.
Kylie. I don't know. I don't
No.
know.
Oh,
I don't know. Oh,
there's Kim,
Kim. Oh no, not Kim.
Chloe. Is it Chloe? I
I
don't know.
don't know.
It's the three older original Kardashians, not the little.
Is it one of the Jenners?
No, not Jenner. It's
Okay.
Kardashian. But
Whatever.
anyway, the one that had all the plastic surgery, and now she's cute like the rest of her sisters, and she was married to the basketball guy that was
Oh
in
yeah,
like
yeah. I know who you're talking
in
about.
a coma or whatever. It's the
Yeah.
whorehouse he went to.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
the outside details, not the details that matter.
Ryan, I got that clip over on Twitch. Gunny plays it all the time.
Which clip?
Moo is gonna be so cute when he's single.
It would cost you 100 biddies to play that clip.
50. Only cost 50.
No, I thought that one was 100.
No,
No.
no, but I'm gonna up it because Gunny plays that one way too much. That one disturbs me. I don't know why. I don't know why. And the Belle Delphine needs to be up too because that one pisses me off.
Oh no,
Um,
you can't mess with that one. That's the hype song. I'll play that every time you get into an epic
oh,
battle.
God.
It's well needed.
Well, I gotta go clip. I gotta get a clip of her new song, so and we'll put that one up there too.
What, with her daddy in it?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be a big slut. Whatever. What is it?
Courtney. There you go. Pat knows. Pat being
Is
the
Courtney
internet.
the taller, used to be uglier
Yeah,
one?
yeah. If I'm an Amaranth simp, he's a fucking Kardashian simp.
Sorry, I don't watch the Kardashians.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
don't. I don't.
I seriously doubt Pat watches the Kardashians either.
Before them, it was fucking Nicole Richie and what's the other dumb
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton. Ugh,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah. Who
watch.
was bragging this week about having an abortion and how it helped her life.
The only one.
Wow, Pat. Pat just called me a bitch. Wow.
I
Wow.
googled it, you bitch.
Wow. You know,
That makes my day.
Pat, why didn't I send you a link, you motherfucker?
Yeah, Ryan. She has a new song. I think
Wait,
Zuka.
I have to do this one more time.
God bless his retarded soul. I think
Because
he
I know
posted
Moo
it.
isn't watching. There you go.
Oh, I had to send little one a clip of Moo on his stream last night.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Oh, shit.
And then I sent her a link to the whole stream and gave her a timestamp. I was like, this is where the shenanigans starts. And
I
she's like,
thought we
okay.
weren't getting involved in any of this, man.
You know, knowledge is power, and I'm all about my little one knowing things.
I thought we weren't getting involved in this.
I'm not getting involved.
Yes, you are. You're instigating.
Would I be her mother if I did not do the things I did?
You're instigating, Becca.
No, it would be fine. She's laughing about it.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh. So, oh well. If we're gonna be showing stuff, we should be showing this too. We'll get back to politics here in a minute, guys. Oops. No, not entire screen. Oh, God damn it.
I could never be nickel rich. What?
There we go. Now there's a Twitch thought. This is a Becca approved Twitch thought, by the way, guys. Becca
Is it our
approved.
Vegas girl?
Yes.
Yeah, she's the only
Becca
one I approve of.
approved.
She has a personality.
She cute too. 5'11". I'm just saying.
Ryan, if you go to his Twitch, you should be able to find the clips. I can't send it to you right now. I'll send it when I get home because I'm on the phone. It will boot me from the stream. She
Wait.
ain't got no ass. I think that's her Asian side kicking in, Pat.
Yeah, it's possible. Wait, are the clips on his page?
You should be able to get the clips on his page. Kenny's name is in it.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
All right. Mm. Oh, okay. I got it.
Did you?
Yeah, I got it. All right, yeah, this is Moo.
Now who's
I was,
instigating?
I was, I was impressed by his burn. I was like, damn, Moo going full scorched earth, but he didn't think it all the way through. No such thing as people. Just pushing back, pushing back. Like Kenny. Oh wait. Oh,
Wow,
the
you went
music
there.
drowns it
I'm
out.
sorry, I'm on a bit of
Oh,
a roll right now. I can't
holy
stop.
fuck. I'm gonna have him turn that music down a little bit.
Yeah, the game does overpower him sometimes. It definitely overpowers you a lot of the times.
Oh, good. Well, no, that's good.
We'll share
You
with the
know,
class what you
Pat,
said.
Becca approved. I don't care what you say, motherfucker. She good. She five
Hey,
foot 11. She's taller than you, Pat. She's 5 foot 11 and a half.
like Pat likes the curvy girls.
You mean the fat broads?
Are you going Jack Cochran on this?
I'm
Guy
going
Gap.
Jack Cochran. No, 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 no. That one broad he showed on the beach, and he goes, "Tell me you wouldn't fuck her." And I'm like, "I'm not with a barrel of flour. No, no."
Girl, that's so messed up.
I'm like, and I get it, no, and I'm with him. Women need to have curves, but that one, she had curves upon curves and rolls upon rolls. It's not touching that.
You're just. I
Yeah, I
don't
went
know.
there.
Dar says it's plenty of ass for him.
Yeah, there's plenty of ass for me. I'm
Eagle
five
said
foot
Jack might like
11.
her, but she's probably too fat for him.
Yeah,
That might be
Eagle.
true.
Yeah, yeah, Eagle. I think you're right. I think she would be too big for him. He likes those tiny things. This girl, again, she's 5 foot 11 and a half. She's built. When she stands up, you can tell she's tall too. When she's standing in that hot tub, because we look at most of the girls, their boxes come up to the top of the hot tub. Not her, man. Her knees come up to the top of that hot
Um,
tub.
Spittled. No, she didn't used to have a D. I've seen her lips. No D.
Which lip,
Uh,
Becca?
her vagina lips. I've seen them.
You went there.
You asked. When's
Um,
the last time y'all seen Dirty White Girl and her cuck? I haven't seen them in a very long time.
I think the last time we dropped in on them, we were in a voice chat around Christmas.
Uh, that can apply to two different channels, and
Yeah.
my answer
Now,
stays the same for both.
for me, because Shio and Elwin have a thing for Bort the cat,
Oh my gosh.
um, I'll drop in once, twice a week, find out how long it's been since Bort shit in the bathroom, and then I get the fuck out of there.
Nurse
'Cause
Huckleberry.
yeah, she been like sloppy Nurse Huckleberry with no bra on. She was wearing an outfit that was just fucking turned it on. I was blind. I was like,
How
Jesus
you have an
Christ.
A cup and your shit sagging to your belly button? That's what I want to
Yeah,
know.
yeah, And she was wearing, no bra last night, and I'm like, I just need to look away. Look, gotta wait for the refrigerator to come back in the camera. There it is, 29 days. Okay. Shio dropped in the voice chat and he goes, Johnny, how long's it been? 29 days.
Oh
So
my gosh.
29 days since Bort shit in the bathroom.
Who the fuck is Rev and Shani?
Rev and Shanny. Oh, they're Shanny for Christ.
Was Alex going
Hmm.
after them for a while?
Yeah, Alex went after them.
Okay.
Alex went after Shanny.
Aren't they child
After,
abusers or something?
um, yeah, they some gross shit came out of that. Yeah, some really gross shit came out of that.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know everything because I thought she was an absolute pig to begin with. I do remember Alex was trying to help her just on a surface level, trying to, give her advice and not be such a douchebag. And she came after him and he's like, fuck, took the gloves off and went after her. So,
Well, you can't help white trash. White trash is white
yeah,
trash.
yeah, she's still on Twitter, Pat, as far as I know. She still has a channel on YouTube. I think she got thrown off Twitch though. But I think YouTube let her back on. Um, she went down. She went down about the same time Foodie Beauty went down, and YouTube. I don't know what it is with the fat broads. They let these broads back on. Doesn't matter how fucked up their content is.
Oh, that's easy. They bring in a lot of super chats,
I, I,
especially when they go members only chats, and then the ones that aren't members and they really want their comment to pop in, they have to donate.
you saw them in a recommendation spittle. Jesus, I'm sorry.
Well,
Oh,
that
and
just
Eagle.
goes to what you watch.
Eagle, I saw your comment about Johnny needs a drink. Yeah, Johnny got blasted last Wednesday. Not this past Wednesday, but last Wednesday. It was just like, I'm done. We knew we were done with the snow, and it was like Johnny's getting drunk. Johnny's getting drunk for this shit. So,
Was
um,
it you were mentally done or physically done?
um,
Because I know
it
you've
was
been overextending yourself and you've been in
yeah,
pain.
a lot of physical. Yeah, a lot of it was physical.
I figured.
But no, by Wednesday, no, I was emotionally done too. I was just mentally done because I saw a lot of stupid that I'm not used to seeing from people. People that live in the mountains, again, most of them, okay, I should say 5 years ago, were self-sufficient. These people, fuck. You had people saying I'm running out of water. Well, motherfucker, I got a whole front yard of just thousands of cubic yards of frozen water. Come take it. Jesus Christ. We almost starved. We were down to canned food in our cupboards. And I'm like, so you didn't almost starve. Well, all we had was canned chicken and tuna fish and vegetables. So
Oh,
you didn't almost starve.
oh, so you still had food.
Yeah, it's not like it was, the pinto beans that have been up there for 15 years or the cranberry sauce that sits up there for 2 decades that moves with house to house. You actually had food in your goddamn cupboard.
Look, I'm all for it. Let them take themselves out. I keep being told that our climate crisis is due to overpopulation. Well, let these idiots take themselves out.
Well, yeah, no.
Warning labels got them this far in
Well,
life.
yeah, see,
I'm
that
all
was
about
another
making it
thing.
level out and let them just go.
Yeah, see, hi, Pat. How you doing?
All right, what's going on now?
Hey, Pat.
And for the record, John, she was not fat. She was curvy. She was thick.
She,
You just got bad taste.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think my comment was someone needs to roll that beached whale back in the ocean.
You are horrible.
I am. The shit I take from this man, he's got a mask. He's got a goddamn light up mask that scrolls that he plays on stream to give me shit. You're damn right.
Mm-hmm. That confesses his love for Armor All.
Eagle, yeah. Bon Sacco still had power because he had generator.
Yeah, we had a generator. We were on generator for 5 days because, and I do have to give the water company, the gas company, power company, even cable company, credit. We only had one power outage, and it's because a tree wiped out the power lines behind us. But they had the power back up in a few hours. Problem was when they turned the power back. Well, it was a brownout, is what they call it. When they fired it all the way back up, too much juice went through the system and fried people's transfer boxes. Um, the neighbor actually shut down all his appliances because his appliances were surging. So he shut all his shit down and went back to the generator until they got it straightened out. Then we had some asshole wipe out a fire hydrant, scared the fuck out of the entire neighborhood because we all thought a pipe broke in our house. But they had that fixed in about 3 hours. So the utilities, I actually have to give them credit. I have to give them credit. They kept the shit going. 15 years ago, we'd have been without power for shit. We'd probably still be without power. So they're the only thing that did their fucking jobs.
More than what Texas experienced.
Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
what, a couple of years ago we had that little light snow right there, and they act like it was the end of the damn world.
I went a week without fucking power. And I kept saying, oh, we're fine. We got gas water heater. We got gas heat, gas stove. We're good. And then my dumbass realized, no, everything that's on gas is ran by an electric fucking power
Yeah.
box. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But the water
Yeah.
heater, we were able to have hot showers. And I just turned the gas on the stove and lit it with a lighter. I didn't need the electric panel for it. But the heat, not so much, because it took
Yeah. We're talking to Becca in voice chat from her fucking
They
truck.
kicked me.
No, you're good.
Okay. I had a call coming in, so
No. Yeah,
more
Becca's
prescriptions.
in her truck talking to us. It's cold. We had to bring the gecko and put him on the seat warmer.
Oh, he was gonna die. every other hour I had to come out to the Tahoe and put on the seat heaters, and he would just sprawl out like, yes, heat. That's how we charged our phones. We went to the
Yeah.
police station to bum off of their Wi-Fi that we pay for.
Yeah, BG, it's not just gas stoves. They actually did get rid of gas generators. They got rid of
I
gas
have a gas
stoves are
generator.
gas stoves are actually, I think that's 2025 or 2030. Gas stoves, gas water heaters, all that shit here in
So
California.
what are they gonna do with all the gas lines and shit?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just let them sit there and rot,
Yeah, I don't know.
burst.
Next year the ban goes in for lawn equipment, all lawn equipment, chainsaws, lawnmowers, leaf blowers, all that shit is no longer. You're not going to be able to buy a gasoline chainsaw in California. I don't know how the fuck they're going to do it. I really don't. A lot of people use firewood to warm their houses in the winter here in California.
So the ones that are already purchased and being used is what, grandfathered in, or they're gonna have like a buyback program?
No, a matter of fact, Kess is like, you need to go buy a chainsaw, and I'm like, you ain't wrong. So we're buying a chainsaw this spring. But no. Will they try to do a buyback? They're trying to do that with the stoves and water heaters, from what I understand. Now, we've had an electric water heater in this house up here in the mountains, and it sucks. Like Becca said, you get hot water when you still have a gas water heater. When you have an electric water heater and the electricity goes out, fuck, you're taking cold showers. And the water that comes into your house here in the mountains that runs under the fucking snow is fucking ice cold. We went an entire winter with no water heater here because the pipes burst and wiped out the water heater.
So are they going to do anything to help those that have gas shit in their house to change everything to electric? Because that shit is expensive to go from one to the other.
They don't care. Meanwhile, them snotty uppity motherfuckers probably.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. Our house in the desert has gas, everything, and it's a true joy when they do scheduled power outages and whatnot. No big deal. There's no fucking problem out there, none whatsoever. But up here in the mountains, a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things were built back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. A lot of it is just straight electricity. That's all you have. You still have dryers on 220 up here. That haven't converted to 120. You still have, equipment up here that is running on 220. It's fucking, or 240, I think it is. It's amazing. And they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. And Elon told them 5 years ago, it's one of the reasons Elon moved to Texas. He told Newsom when they did the all houses after 2020 have to be built with solar panels. He went, that ain't gonna do shit for your electric grid. Ain't gonna do shit.
No.
You're fucked. And the fact that you're getting rid of gas cars, because those are gone too. You don't have the grid to do it. And you're shutting down natural gas, electric plants, and the nuclear plants here. We only have one nuclear power plant still operating in California, and they shut it or started shutting it down a couple of years ago. Newsom had to petition to have that thing fired back up because the electric grid was failing.
Like, what is California trying to do? What are they trying to
Kill
prove?
everybody.
Kill everyone. Population control.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. He's not doing shit. We've got over 45 million people in this state, and the borders are flooding with people. People are flooding into this state illegally,
Mm.
and he's watching all of the middle class and even the rich folks um, leave. We're losing. Fuck, I forget how many people
Yeah,
we
they
lost
leave. They
these
bringing
last
their
year.
asses down here and fucking trying to fuck
Yeah,
shit up. Like now,
yeah,
Uh,
and they're fucking up your states.
get your asses on. Shit.
Yeah. And what they're doing, there's a bill in the Capitol right now that if you move out of the state of California, now this is for exceptionally rich people, but I can see it coming down to people that just move out because they talked about, I think the low end of it was going to be $400,000 yearly income. They're still going to tax you from California for 10 years. And it's like, no, that's
um,
Nazi type shit.
that's an
Mm.
overreach. I
The
don't think that's
Nazis did.
constitutional.
Yeah, I don't think it is either, but that's the kind of shit that the Nazis did. Here, give us half your money and we'll let you leave. That's what the Nazis did with the Jews.
Yeah.
Mm.
Give us all your shit and you can go.
Oh damn.
You didn't build that. We did. So we're going to take it from you.
Hmm. So, and right now, most of it is, the large corporations, Elon Musk's, the billionaires, the 100 millionaires. That's who they're looking at taxing right now if they leave. And I don't think it's going to fly. I really don't.
No, just
No.
one case to challenge it in court will probably quash it.
All right, it's your stream, guys. I got to refill my coffee.
Okay.
But like I said, then they bringing their asses down here and trying to goddamn do the same thing. I'm like, didn't y'all just learn from the last state y'all fucked up?
No, they're stupid. They're stupid. Have you been to Austin lately?
Oh,
Pat?
I don't. Man, I think I hurt somebody if I go up there right now.
I absolutely refused. Refused. I haven't been up there in probably 10 years.
Because I feel like if I go to Austin right now, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna Superman punch the fuck out of somebody. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be wearing some kind of rainbow shit.
Mm-mm. All the bums on the street.
Oh.
Lack of police force. No, thank you.
Mm.
I'm not going. My son went recently and he's like, Mom, last time you brought us up here, it was actually kind of nice. And he's like, now I feel like I'm in a third world country.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, welcome to retardism.
Little California.
Yeah. I don't know why this keeps going wrong for us. We're voting the same way.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, you just left the state where you did the exact same thing you're doing right now. Look how fucked up I'm saying that parts of that place is right there. Now you're gonna come to another goddamn do the exact same thing and then sit up here and be baffled like I don't understand what's going on.
You know, I think maybe 50% of them are on that side. The other 50%, I think they're intentionally coming here to fuck it up. Because Texas is a big contender for the voting. So.
Oh, they're absolutely trying to turn Texas purple.
Oh yeah, they definitely are getting close.
Mm-hmm.
Little one just got to the truck. I'm gonna mute for a second.
And Texas ought to be afraid because look at Utah and Idaho and some of those central western states that have gone purple. I mean, some of the bizarre shit that's coming out of there, it just blows my mind. We want the LGBTQ here. We want the drag queen story hour. We want the drag queen. We want you to take your 3-year-old to the drag bars.
Yeah, like how me and Becca was basically talking about right now. The current state of Austin it's so fucked up. It's like, yeesh.
Yeah, it sounds like a miniature San Francisco is what it sounds like. I haven't heard anything. Anytime someone says Texas, they always say, but that doesn't include Austin. So it's like, oh, okay. And when I
It,
say something, just crazy coming out of Texas, they go, where's it at? I bet it's near Austin. And they're usually right. They're usually
yeah.
right.
Yeah, Austin, Dallas, and Houston. Like I said, like the three major cities. That's where all the craziness usually. And let's see, where is that one place where they did that bullshit? I think Plano. I think that's where it was.
But watch it because it's coming. I mean, it is, and it's
It
coming out of here.
it
It's
has
coming out of this state.
it has slowly creeped up in here right now. Like I said, everybody's all piled up in Austin because Austin is the place where they can mainly get away with it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's mind blowing. Why would the fuck would you want to move to Texas if you are against everything that Texas stands for? I don't get it. I don't personally get it.
Because these idiots just think they can everywhere they go they can change stuff. It's like like I said, but they only stay in these major liberal parts. They ain't gonna step out of their little comfort zone right there. You're like, you know what? I think we're gonna go down to Texarkana and see if we're gonna bring your ass on down here and see if we don't stump your motherfucking ass back.
You were talking about the rainbow shit. I found this article yesterday and I just giggled my motherfucking ass off.
Is this the street crosswalk thing?
Watch this person burn serious rubber with a dually on Fort Lauderdale's Rainbow Road.
Oh, there's another one for this.
They are investigating this.
Oh my God, that's such hatred. That's such madness. And was that a guy in a dress? No.
I think it was. He came running out to record it.
To record it.
Oh, well, let's see.
Look at this hate.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't go. Let's see. There might be a picture though. Oh, you're gonna make me go to Twitter, you fox?
Look, there's a follow up to the same spot because they painted it after the dually messed it up, and then some kids came by on their bikes and was doing tricks and skidding across it, leaving marks.
That would be these pictures then. I'm like, okay, so they painted this flag on a damn road and they expected, you painted it on a road. Of course, it's gonna get fucked up.
You got the bicycle. Skid marks all over it.
I said kids, but I think those are they're probably guys in their 20s.
Like I said, it's on a road. It's gonna get.
But these are intentionally.
It's a hate crime, Pat.
It's a hate crime.
No, they're gonna investigate this as a hate crime.
Well,
I mean, it's like they intentionally put this in that spot, knowing that this shit was going to happen. Because was it 2 or 3 years ago that they did a crosswalk in Chicago or something, and the same shit happened, and they charged a guy with a hate crime?
I think that was BLM too.
Yeah.
No, the BLM shit was in New York.
That was in New York.
Okay. All right, but they did BLM, the fucking this pride bullshit. Yeah, you fuck any of this shit up, they come after you at the hate crime. I mean, it's insane. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit.
Because people are tired of having this shit forced on them, man. Like.
Oh well, there's a follow-up, or not a follow-up. There's an article about a guy that did something very similar. Oh, you bastards!
10 cents for 20 weeks.
After man ruined gay pride mural, he is ordered to write essay on victims of Pulse nightclub massacre.
God damn.
Oh, fuck out of my face.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Now, does that scream equality to you?
Mm-mm.
No, that screams, I'm saying, we're going to put these people over your motherfucking ass, That screams that screams supremacy,
Hi, K-Show, how you doing? Hey, Johnny, how you doing? No, because if you do an American flag on the street and someone burns out on it, no one gonna say a fucking
That's
word.
freedom of speech, yo.
Yeah, yeah, that's freedom of speech. There was someone burned a pride flag. I think it was in New York a couple weeks ago. They are investigating it as a hate crime. And I'm like, it's a fucking pride flag. If you
I
won't
mean, the only thing
investigate
they
the
can get him
United
for,
States flag, I mean, come on.
the only thing he could probably be charged for is theft if it wasn't his flag. Like the last guy that
Yeah.
was charged.
Well, there was a guy that was charged with a hate crime that burned his own goddamn. He went to the store, bought it specifically to burn it. They still arrested him. And I'm like, but it's his
Because
flag.
because they, like I said, they put this stuff over everything else. It's only because they ain't found nothing else. I'm saying that's oppressive enough to trump. I'm saying trump all this rainbow shit right now. But they will in about 200 more years. Because eventually they'll find something and make it way more like oppressive than the gay people, and then I'm saying the gay people would be right there with the rest of everybody else who's like having to have shit force fed to them.
I am starting to see gay people standing up going, yeah, we're done. Fuck this.
Mm.
Because the T plus community is absolutely fucking things up. They are,
Oh,
and because they are seeing a serious pushback, and they keep seeing LGBT. And I'm like, it's not the LGBT that we're pissed off at. They aren't the fuckers that are trying to get our kids to change their genders. They're not the ones that are telling our 5 and 6 year olds that the doctors are making mistakes when a child is born when they are, giving the child the birth sex. That
yeah.
is not what we're pissed about. The LGBT is no part of that. And again, if you are part of this community and you're watching this and you're pissed off, you should say something. Because if you don't, the whole community is going to get swept up in it.
Mm.
And
Yes.
that is not that, again, the pendulum is going to swing too far to the other side. Look, most of us, we don't give a fuck. You want to be a man that puts on a dress or a woman that wears jeans, we don't give a fuck. We just don't. Just don't involve our kids in this shit.
Yeah.
That's all we're
Talk about
asking.
kids, and don't I'm saying and don't expect like people to play along with your little fantasy world thing right there.
Yeah.
But
I was watching a streamer a couple days ago go, I absolutely believe that transgenderism or transgenders are mentally ill. Okay, but who the fuck are you? And how many transgenders you actually sat down and talked to and worked with? Probably zero. You probably know a couple online and that's it.
there's it.
You don't know what they fucking deal with on a daily basis living in the body that they're living in. I have I've worked with a couple of transgender males and one transgender female, worked for transgender males. I don't know what they fucking dealt with. I know one of them was fucked up, but the other ones, lovely people. Well, they were all lovely people. The other one of them just didn't tell people that he was trying to get in bed, that he was actually a chick, and that pissed off a lot of women. It did.
It's a trap.
So yeah,
Mm.
but it's trapped the opposite direction.
Mm.
And the
Yeah.
women were just as pissed as the men were when they found out that it was a woman they'd been dating for months.
Mm.
So if you are trans, man, woman, whatever, you should be the one taking control of this, saying, no, 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 we don't want your kids at drag bars. No, 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 we don't want a guy with hairy balls and no underwear in a tiny skirt reading to your children. We don't want that. We just want to be left the fuck alone and do our thing the way everybody else gets to.
But if I do that, then they're gonna kick me out of the club.
Hmm. Yeah, I watched with the Hogwarts Legacy game. I mean, I watched the infighting on that. I was kind of blown away. If you're trans, because you had trans people saying, "No, I don't think she's what is it, turf? I don't think she's a transphobe," and I'm playing the fucking game. I love the Harry Potter world. Fuck you, I'm playing the game, and they
No, like
absolutely got dogpiled.
we be basically saying in our streams right there, it's activists and the motherfuckers that's pretending to be something just to be in that group, to try to get close to whatever the hell they're basically doing, because it's a world basically. It's a whole lot of widows that have
The
just
dog has
basically
mange.
infiltrated that community, and they have just like purely taken over. And people won't say nothing to them because like oh, we can't question their identity and all this stuff right there. But you see all this evil stuff that they're doing.
Yeah. AP dropped a video, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It's an hour and a half, basically an hour and a half. I think it's an
Oh,
hour and
Trippy
25
was playing
minutes.
that right there, man. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
of just the trans non-binary community. And AP has been keeping count of the,
Where's
the gender argument, the non-binary, the trans people, of the guys that are complaining about their periods and shit like that. And it's like, you're a dude. You
you
ain't got
can't
no
comment.
uterus. You have a ball sack. You ain't bleeding. Well, if you are bleeding, you need to get to a doctor. But it is not your period, you dick.
Spud, yes, I'm driving. No, I'm not driving and reading the chat. Little one's reading it to me.
Oh, be good.
And I not once expressed my road rage. Did you
Wait,
notice
wait,
that?
wait, wait,
I'm
wait,
in my driveway.
wait,
I
wait,
made it
wait, wait,
home
wait,
without
wait, wait, wait,
screaming.
wait. So little one's in the car with you?
Yeah, she can't hear you guys because I have one earbud in. So,
Well, can she see the stream?
yeah, she can see the stream. She's been reading the chat for me.
Oh, okay. Well, can she see the actual stream though?
Yeah, let me get to that screen. Okay, she can see it.
Okay, there you go.
She's laughing. Moo got his Twinkie.
But like how
Red
Spitterbug is saying right there, the activists are screwing it up for the rest of us. I'm saying the activists do that in every, in everything that they basically do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I talked to people that I'm still friends with that I didn't grow up with, but I lived up near San Francisco for a few years. And I'm still friends with some people up there. They are all saying the same God. This is not what we fought for. We just wanted to be left the fuck alone. We didn't want to be judged every time we walked out the goddamn house. This is not, we wanted to love who we wanted to love. We wanted to marry who we wanted to marry and just be left the fuck alone. That's it.
But
And go ahead, Pat.
But like I said, the activists, the brainwashed, and most of all, the horrible people that have secretly infiltrated this place right here had just made it 10 times worse for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you have people now coming out going, gay people are mentally diseased too. And it's like, oh, here we go with that pendulum again.
Mm-hmm.
We had reached a place where, again, most of us didn't give a fuck to begin with. You want to get married, get married. You want to, whoever you want to sleep with, I don't give a shit. You want to sleep with some guy that puts on a horse head, fuck have at. I don't care. Just don't do it in front of my kids. So
that's what really set everything off right there. They came after the kids and they tried to force you to treat them like royalty.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Parrot, that is Moo. That is Moo after 4 days of shoveling our neighbor's roof.
You doxed him.
The roof.
And doxed him. Wow, I spread that picture all over fucking Discord, man. I put that in Outlaws and Outlaw, he's like, Jesus Christ. He got his goddamn Twinkie, though. Outlaw's like, he got his Twinkie. So, yeah, Outlaws, Discord and chat has heard the worst from me over the last week or two. It's just like, I drop in and they're like, how bad is it, Johnny? Oh, God, guys, let me tell you. And I'm talking to people that in Australia that have never seen snow or only seen snow a few times. So it's hard, and they get it. What gets me is they get it. They're just like, fuck that. That's why we live here. That's why we live in Australia. So, and again, he's going to be able to tell those stories to his grandkids. I walked uphill 2 miles up and down snowy hills for a fucking Twinkie, and they were sold out. So that's a good thing. Where was I gonna go? Oh, here's another one. I came across this fucking headline a couple weeks ago. Didn't have time to cover it the last time Becca and I streamed. But Arkansas cops ruled death of Clinton aide found tied to a tree and shot with no gun found a suicide.
Oh god.
And did you hear about the person that died of severe turbulence last week and the FBI was investigating? Apparently they were a Clinton aide too and died on an airplane when it hit severe turbulence.
Oh damn, this is not the B.
Yeah, this is not the B. This is, the article. I actually have the Daily Mail article for both articles. Both Clinton aides. One was an attorney in the Clinton administration. The other one, I guess, was an aide. But yeah, just last week, private plane hit turbulence. Guy died. FBI showed up when the plane landed and started investigating immediately, which I found odd to begin with. I'm like, why the fuck would the FBI be there? Came out a few days later, it was a Clinton aide. So it's like, and this guy was tied to a tree with electric cord, gunshot to his chest, and they're calling it a suicide. It's like the lady out in LA. They just reopened that investigation from, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. Stabbed in the back 22 times. They ruled it a suicide. And I'm like, what? Did she fall on it 22 times backwards before she finally got it right?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, it was just thinking, she just jumping like, damn it, it wasn't deep enough. And then on that 22nd time, like, there's the one.
Finally got the heart on that one. Jesus Christ. But tied to a tree with electric cord, shot in the chest, no gun found around the tree on the property that the body was found, nothing. But they're ruling it a suicide. In Arkansas, I'm shocked.
But Bonsako, just think though, when you become a Clinton aide, like any involvement with the Clintons, isn't that really suicide right there?
Yeah. Just
I bet you have to, with them.
Yeah, it says in your contract when you retire or when you leave the administration, you are sad.
Everyone's sad. Hey, I'm gonna go real fast. I gotta take care of these dogs, and then I'll come back if you're still on.
Yeah, we'll still be on. We're gonna go until about 2.
Okay. See you then.
I said 2 about 2. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot we're in different zones.
Yeah, we're in different zones. So did you get everything out of your system yesterday? You were having a hard time yesterday, man.
I said kinda like oh no, I actually did it good yesterday. Like I said, I got the Ethernet cord hooked up to my thing right there, and it was better than what it usually was. Like I think it's just I got lousy internet right now, and I need to just upgrade it. But
it is it's like. I've explained to Moo. I said it's weird. I said he comes on my stream. I said, other than a robot here or there, no big deal. I said on his own stream, he opens the stream. Well, until he starts yelling at the motherfuckers, which is usually within 3 minutes. Can't even get through the goddamn intros, you motherfuckers. Don't even shut your faces. So, but the second Pat starts to rant, all of a sudden he cuts out and it robots. And it's like, what is YouTube just sitting there pressing the button every time Pat starts to get wound up and start saying shit that they don't want to fucking hear? Because goddamn, that's what it seemed like that one stream. It was like every time you fired out, all of a sudden you dropped. And it was like, God damn it, I wanted to hear that. So, and you touched on something. I read the article about the 31-year-old teacher with the 13-year-old boy pregnant. And I'm like, no jail time? No fucking, we didn't learn from Laterno. We didn't learn from that.
Nope.
So they're going to have 3 more kids before everything is said and done. She ends up in prison. Fuck.
And even then, like I said, it's like, and the wild part is, like I said, is like at this point, it's like I'm not even surprised anymore when I see this stuff right here. Like, oh look, another woman touched a little boy and things like that, and hey, no slap on the wrist.
It's not even just little boys anymore; it's little girls. You're seeing it with gym teachers. You're seeing it all over the place. There were a few articles just over the past month of women a gym teacher, librarian, worked in the school office, all kids under 15.
Yeah, lunch lady and shit.
Yeah. And it's like, if that was a man, y'all would be warming up the wood chipper. Y'all be
Man.
warming that wood chipper up. But it's a woman.
And all of them
And
just jacking off, talking about, I wish that was me.
yeah, I'm like, hey, the guy that Laterno, I mean, that kid's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen interviews, recent interviews from him. He is mental. He is mental. He was not ready to be a father. What was it, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there? You know? So I, it should not, and you're absolutely right, should not be any different. Woman, man, fuck. If you're gonna lock up a man for that shit, you should be locking a woman up for just as long.
Mm-hmm. But thanks to our jacked up ass society, they fucking double standards here. Shit, these women never see. Well, I said, well, every once in a while, every freaking blue moon, you know, you may get a Brittany Zamora, you know, like I'm saying, because like I said, I hear about, I still read upon that case, and that shit still surprised me that woman got what she got right there. And like I said, I seriously doubt she's gonna, you know, like serve even half of that, not even a quarter of that before, you know, she's on parole.
Yeah. Was that the little blonde?
Yeah, they got
She
20
was a
years.
hottie. Yeah, she's a hottie too. I was like, damn. Too bad you couldn't wait till they were legal.
Yeah, because I mean, boy, the parents went out to her boy real hard, and then that old cuck of a husband that she had right there. Oh, she made a mistake, and we thought it was and like no, motherfucker, your wife is sick.
Yeah, I'm like, divorce. No, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Divorce. Get your fucking kids away from her. Go, run. You're getting it out now. Run. But she'd be away from her baby if she got. You know what, Spud? Good. One less kid she can fuck up. One less kid she can fuck up. Because I think about the Mary Kay Letourneau kids that were raised in the house with the, what was he, 14, 15. Those kids are going to be fucked up too. You know, and then when mom got out of prison, they tried to make it work. Fuck, by then she was old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's in his mid-20s. He didn't want to be with some old broad.
Yeah, he said he got old and died of ass cancer.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
No,
Letourneau passed. I forgot when it was, but yes, that's what she died of.
Oh shit. Yeah, maybe karma isn't such a bitch. Fuck. Damn, Spud. Yeah, again, you're fucking up kids, man. And why did they? I understand it was a plea deal, but what was the plea deal? I mean, what was in the plea deal for this one that gets her off?
For the 13-year-old,
Yeah,
she has to register
13.
as a sex offender.
That's it.
Yeah,
13. Holy shit!
she don't get
That
no
just
jail
still
time,
blows
but
my
she
mind.
has to register.
Ugh. Ugh. Does she have to register for life? Because some of these women have to register as long as they're on
I think
probation,
so.
but once they're off, okay, all right, that's better, I guess. Still sucks because I've seen some of them where they just have to register for 5 years and then they're off the registry. So okay, all right, okay. Oh, Pat, what do you want to talk about today?
Man, I don't know. Like I said, I got a whole lot of renting out like on my stream.
Yeah, I was surprised you were streaming yesterday.
Yeah, especially my movie.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you. I was like, son of a bitch, I was gonna go live, but I'll defer to Pat. Much rather him rant than me because it's my blood pressure and shit, you know. I don't have to deal with all them crazy people. Yeah, I just sit here. Okay. Shit. We want to talk about Tucker Carlson. All right. Now, I'm not going to read this article, but maybe Pat can interpret this for us. I don't think he'll be able to. I was going to have Becca interpret it for us. I don't think anybody can interpret it. UPenn hires non-binary trans feminine fashion model as LGBTQ scholar with anonymous $2 million gift. Okay, I understand all those words, but not in that sentence.
The fuck?
So I went on to read. Yeah, right. That's what I was like. Okay, I got to click on this one because what the fuck does that even mean? University of Pennsylvania named non-binary trans feminine person Alok Vod Menon as an LGBTQ scholar in residence. Again, a sentence I do not understand. I'm not understanding any of this. The Ivy League school announced on Monday that the new residency, which is the first in the nation dedicated solely to championing LGBTQ plus communities and scholarship, was made possible through an anonymous $2 million grant. Again, I don't understand any of those words in that sentence.
You ever notice, like, when you look at all these non-binary motherfuckers, especially like these non-binary dudes that are trying to pass, they always these hairy,
Yes.
I'm saying they all these bearded motherfuckers and things like that. All they you are just a flamboyant gay guy. That's all it is. You are a flamboyant gay man with a twist.
With a twist.
That's all it is. With your, I'm saying, with your beard, with your hairy, with your hairy body and things like that. Your over the top makeup, your jacked up ass, rainbow hair and stuff like that. That's all it is, man. You are just an ultra gay dude.
Pat, you know what we used to call these people back in the 80s? I might get my channel taken down with this one, guys.
Flamboyant.
Ooh, the first four letters are right. We called them flamers. We called them flamers, man. Flaming, flamers,
Yep, flaming, the other one. The flaming poly word.
We called them flaming faggots. Again, YouTube. In context. This is what we used to say back in the 80s. I'm not calling him that.
They call themselves that.
Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't be wrong if I did, but just saying. Again, and more power to him. Look, if you can walk around with rainbow hair like that, dude, you look like a goddamn macaw with a beard. All right? You look like you should be flying in some southern country in the jungles with that head. Okay, I see that on macaws in the pet store.
And like I said, like guys like this are not anything new. Like I said, they've been around since the 80s and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They just slapped themselves with a brand new label to make themselves feel special nowadays.
Yeah, these people are, and again, these people. I say these people, not like that.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Again, we had the old Huntington Beach. Old Huntington Beach had every type of person you could possibly think of, sexuality, whatever. All fantastic people, all of them. We loved going down to Old Huntington because it got us away from our fucking parents, because our parents were afraid of Old Huntington because they didn't understand the people. They looked at the people and they didn't understand how they dressed like that. Why does their hair look like that? We went down there because we were comfortable.
And most of them were from the Hispanic community.
Well, not in Huntington Beach. No, Huntington Beach, it was mostly white, middle class kids rebelling against their parents. But if you guys have seen Hollywood or West Hollywood, you guys have seen Venice Beach over the last 5 decades. You would see shit like this on a daily basis. This is regular. Nobody gave a fuck. I was always curious how the fuck they got their hair all those different colors without it all bleeding into each other. I didn't get it. I always wondered how the guy got his hair to stand up to his 2-foot mohawk. It's like, how the fuck do you do that, dude? Egg whites.
The hairstylist.
No, man, they used egg whites. And I'm like, oh, that's gross. What happens on a hot day? Does your head smell like scrambled eggs? That's
It probably
nasty.
does.
Yeah, it probably does. But again, we hung out with these people. We didn't give a fuck. They were cool people. We'd see them out on surfboards by the pier. We didn't care. Didn't give a fuck. But this motherfucker, he's special now.
And
He's special. You know, non-binary, trans feminine. Again, what the fuck does that even mean?
like I said, it's an ultra gay. It's an ultra gay guy with a twist.
Well, that's what yeah, because the words that we use actually describe what we're looking at. The words they're using, ooh, they don't make no sense. No, I don't understand that. Trans feminine. Now, if you're non-binary, are you neither? Aren't you supposed to be neither? You know, AP in one of the video or a couple of videos is a non-binary person that identifies as both male and female, but doesn't identify as either. And I'm like, contradiction after contradiction after contradiction, and people are taking you seriously. People are going to this woman, man. Okay, it was a woman, but I identify as both male and female and non-binary, but I don't identify as male and female and non-binary. And I'm like, but people are coming to you asking you questions about how they weave their way through this gender bullshit on TikTok. How does that make any fucking sense? You have contradicted everything you have said. So, in the next video, someone wanted clarification. So she clarified. I was even more confused. I was like,
That's their job right there. I'm saying, you know, to keep you confused and living in their little fantasy world. That's why I just basically choose not to even. I'm saying to get even involved or even remotely, you know, close to there. I'm not playing your fantasy, fucker.
my pronouns, fuck off. If you start the conversation with my pronouns are, I'm going to tell you to fuck off. I don't care.
Like, stop it.
You know, I don't. I just don't care. Because if you're that far gone, I probably do not want to have a conversation with you to begin with.
And they definitely ain't gonna like what I have to say.
Yeah, right.
Oh, if you triggered now, man, I'm about to light you up.
You know, Moo and I went to the park and we saw this guy, and I just looked at him and I elbowed Moo and I went, God damn it, why didn't you wear your Make America Great hat today? And he's like, I was going to. He goes, I was going to, man, but he goes, I didn't think we were going to go anywhere where we would need it. And I'm like, okay. But this guy, and he reminds me of the guy, the Huckleberry husband, the cuck. You know he's taking it in the ass from the wife and, you know, whoever they bring in the bedroom. I'm looking at this guy. His wife is 6, 7, 8 months pregnant, something like that. And he's wearing a shirt that says social justice starts in the womb. And I'm like,
yeah, you know he's a cuck. You know. Like, that ain't even your baby, fool. And you send her here.
I was like, oh, Mo, why aren't I wearing my socialism is for fig shirt, you know? God damn it. Because I know, and then a couple of days later, Moo was wearing his Make America Great hat. And we had someone confront us in the grocery store. You know, and it was like, and Moo was like, this is the reason I wear it. Donald Trump is a douchebag, but I love the reaction that this hat gets. All right, Zuka, how you doing, man? So, you know, again, LGB, get control of your shit. Separate yourself. No tea. And most of the tea I know is good. Pat, I know you've had more contact with trans folks than I have. And I've never heard a bad story come out of you with anybody you've dealt with.
No.
Everybody I know that has dealt with, you know, transgender folks, same thing. Nobody has a fucking issue with it. You know? Fine. If you believe it's a mental disease, that's on you.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you mistreat them. That doesn't mean that you judge them. Who the fuck are we to judge them anyways?
Yeah, every transgender male or female that I've had, that I've encountered and things like that and had a conversation with has been cooler than the other side of a pillow. It's just these activist
Yeah.
fools. I'm saying, that constantly bark on, like on TikTok, online, and things like that, or try to jump up in your damn mentions and try to tell you how you should be living. And you shut up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the people on TikTok, and it's the activist school teachers. These school teachers are what are just driving me up the wall and through the roof.
And I'm
It's
like,
we need to teach our children this. No, we don't.
now, the thing is, like I said, hell, they trying to teach our children there because they don't have children because they keep goddamn killing them in the womb.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, looking at that guy's shirt, yeah, that's if the baby makes it out of the womb, you dick, without you killing it. Social justice. Yeah, okay. Okay. But that's if you don't have an abortion and your wife doesn't have an abortion because she's carrying some man's baby that's not you.
Yeah, she's
Others
carrying,
might, yeah, fuck, who knows?
she's carrying some alpha dudes, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when it comes to I think I've always had this theory right here. Like I've said, the reason why a lot of liberal women get abortions and things like that because 9 times out of 10, they got drunk. They made a bad decision of sleeping with this beta motherfucker. He goddamn knocked her up and things like that. And she don't want to be reminded of, like, oh my God, I fucked this guy right here. Now I'm finna have his baby. I know that's fucked up the goddamn thing, but I wonder.
Well, no, because guys are the same way. They're like, oh, I can't believe I fucked that broad. Oh, yeah. And then you get a phone call a month later. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, you're having an abortion. Because we don't want to, it was a one night stand, shit like that. The guys are just as fucked. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't, women.
Yeah, but just imagine the women, especially like I said, with these, with these beta ass motherfuckers that I'm saying that you be seeing at the damn at the protests and shit like that when they're protesting, when they're protesting abortion and all this shit right there, make abortion legal, and all of a sudden, you get this one noodly armed motherfucker acting like he down for the cause because he think it's going to be such an easy way for him to score some pussy, and sometimes it does work with him, and that's exactly what the fuck happens.
Yeah, I look at them and it's like, dude, they're still not gonna fuck you. They're still not gonna fuck you.
And that's the only reason why they're there, because they see these women as easy targets and things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm down for a cause, and if I say yeah, maybe she'll touch it. Sit your little weak beta noodly arm ass down.
Again, dude, start eating red meat. Start eating potatoes, corn, green beans, shit like that. Go out, do some physical activity, then come talk to the ladies. Not about abortion, because they don't want that. Most women I know want to be with a man, not jelly.
Because I could easily take my muscular ass up there to one of these abortion protests, make the woman look like a fool, make the dude look like an even bigger fool, and that woman that was screaming out abortion is gonna be wanting to fuck me at the end of that whole entire thing.
Well, have you seen you? You are a sexy bitch. I'm just saying.
Well, I put on a belly, but I gotta work on that, man. Like I said,
fuck you. Fuck you.
I gotta work on that. I gotta work on this belly I put on, man. Like I said, winter is over, man. Shit, I'm coming out of hibernation.
Oh, God. I hate you. Kiss my ass. I've been out fucking shoveling snow 14 days. Probably dropped about 10 pounds, and I still need to drop another 10. No, I don't want to hear your shit. Fuck you. Yeah, you know what, guys? If y'all want, did you see this shit about Jane Fonda? Yeah, let's talk about Jane Fonda. We're on the abortion thing. Well,
we have experienced many decades now of having
Oh God.
Oh, come on.
Of being able to determine when and how many children to have. We know what that feels like. We know what.
And you still do. Look, ladies, again, you don't want to have a baby, birth control, or you could keep your legs closed. I'm just saying. Fuck. It's called personal responsibility. We all have to deal with it. So just because you can't run off and have 15 abortions at 6 months doesn't mean anything's been taken away. Your rights are still there. Fuck you. Go ahead.
And what the hell is she barking about? Like I said, isn't her shit goddamn dried up?
Her shit dried up back
decades
in
ago.
the 80s. Yeah, in the 80s, that shit dried up. Honey, you were pumping dust out of that vagina in the 80s. You need to shut the fuck up. The fuck out of
Jane
here.
Fonda hasn't been hot since those fucking workout videos.
Hey, I didn't think she was all that hot to begin with. Now the chicks on the snow on the Showtime, the aerobics in them little one piece, yeah, man, that was good, high quality soft porn back in the 80s. But this bitch, she was like fully clothed in leggings and shit. I probably still would have fucked her until she opened her mouth. And you did notice she shut the fuck up when she married Ted Turner. Because Ted's like, baby, baby, baby. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. That all our money will dry up. You start talking your shit again. You need to shut the fuck up.
What that's done for our lives. We're not going back. I don't care what the laws are. We're not going back.
I think the women will rise up. That's the activists. That's Jane speaking, and she probably will get a Nobel Prize.
But it's the truth.
Very soon.
It is the truth.
A Nobel Prize for what? What the fuck has she done? The fuck? A Nobel Prize. If she gets a Nobel Prize, Pat, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Well, when it comes to these, all these awards are fucking just virtue signaling, goddamn. Anyway, goddamn.
Yeah.
So like, I don't pay none of these awards attention. I'm like, look at who they give them to.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. I'm filling up my coffee. You guys, give me a second.
That's it. Like when it came to them damn, what was it? What was it? The fucking music awards. What I'm saying, with that dude who did the fucking satanic bullshit and then came out with pictures of him looking like a fucking wrapped up piece of. Oh man, that was some ugly nasty.
Yeah, Sam Smith or some shit like that. Yeah, it came out the next week, and the person was being interviewed on, I don't know, BBC or something. It was like, oh, so if you were to retire, you would become a fisherman. And he's like, no, I become a fisher person. Talked about, and he kept saying fisher person, and I'm like, God, you sound like such a tool, dude. You sound like such a fucking tool.
Because they are. They have to push this stuff right here, because if they don't, then they can't further their career. Like I'm looking at this whole entire thing, and I'm just like, this dude is just doing everything this dude is saying and doing right here is mainly for his career. The more people talk about him or whatever, they're just gonna keep on.
Right. Yeah, my 10-year-old just came up and he goes, what's a fisher person? And he goes, is it a fisherman? Well, if it's a man, yeah, it's a man. It's a fisherman. And he's like, okay. Wanders off. He saw pictures of that because, of course, Daddy was reading articles about that insanity. And he looked at it and he goes, what? He goes, wait, he's not a man? He goes, Daddy, that's a man. And I'm like, you're not wrong. That's a man. Maybe he thinks he's not a man. I don't know. But he says that he is non-binary. And he goes, Daddy, what the hell does that mean? It means he's crazy. It means he's crazy. So he's like, so it is a man. Yes, that's a man.
Yeah. It's a man that's just basically, I'm saying, acting like a freak of nature in order to make money in Hollywood.
And he's making it too.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, man. Okay.
Not going to do it.
Besides marching and protesting, what else do you suggest?
Well,
it doesn't
overnight. It's not a miraculous. What did you say?
Look it up.
Murder.
She don't.
She's kidding. Wait a second.
No, she's
Okay.
not. No, she's not.
She said murder. Not once, but twice. That's how they deal with this.
Yeah. Talking about she's kidding. No, she's not. She ain't
No,
kidding.
she's not.
That motherfucker is dead serious. Now, that's just them trying to save their ass, because you already know, like I'm saying, they already constantly pushing the envelope now. But it's like
yeah, half hour after she said that, it was trending on Twitter. So and no, she's not kidding. She's not kidding. These are the same motherfuckers that were talking about camps and re-education camps, and even putting some Trump supporters up against the wall. If you're a Trump supporter, do we need to re-educate you? Do we need to put them in camps? And I'm like, how the fuck is this even a goddamn conversation?
Yeah, and
You're
then you got
talking about a different political ideology of throwing them in camps and re-educating them. This lady is no different.
Yeah, then you got this redheaded bitch right there on the goddamn side who basically said, you know, like black people, you know, like black Republicans aren't even real people. But yet you always try to be the first one trying to call somebody racist. And I'm surprised, goddamn it, I'm saying, you know, that Anna ignorant ass motherfucker ain't on there because I'm never gonna let her forget that I'm saying, you know, like, well, bitch, at least I can spell Mickey Mouse. Like, what the fuck is Mikeeey? No, you got a fake accent, goddamn. At least I can spell Mickey, bitch. Like every time she talks shit on Twitter, that's the first thing I say.
Have you learned how to spell Mickey, bitch? How you doing, functional? God damn it.
She's just
Now,
kidding.
don't say that. That's
You don't know. They'll pick up on that and
Yeah,
just run
that's
with
the
it.
worst.
She's
They
just
did.
kidding. It's
Well, let me talk to you about. Let's
Look
move
at
on
her.
and talk about Jane's
Yeah.
activism, which is
Yeah.
legendary.
Shit.
She's not kidding.
No,
she's
she ain't kidding.
not.
Shit.
It-
Talking about she just kidding. She looking around like I'm like the hell I ain't.
Fuck. You know, if I thought she's kidding, I wouldn't give a fuck. But
Mm.
no, she believes this shit.
Mhm.
You know, anything, you look at this shit that comes out, you know, Bette Midler, and what is she, 80? She's got to be in her 80s now. She is fucking full-blown crazy. I think she's insane.
Oh yeah.
But the Bette Midler, even if she, let's say she's not insane, the Bette Midler today would not hang out with the Bette Midler from the 60s. Would not.
Mhm.
It just wouldn't. Because Bette Midler today is establishment all the way. Bette Midler from the 60s, she was breaking down walls. She was doing nightclubs when women weren't doing nightclubs. She was a foul-mouthed woman when women weren't allowed to swear. She was doing some shit. Bette Midler, you know, the 20-year-old Bette Midler would not be hanging out with the 60, 70, 80-year-old Bette Midler. Sorry, it just wouldn't be happening. And it blows me away that these people are willing to destroy their legacies of the things that they have done. I mean, Bette Midler made it possible for a lot of women to tell their husbands to fuck off. You know, to come out and be a strong woman.
Yeah, it's kind of like that meme where you basically see like the hippie in the van talking about, you know, like down with the government and all this stuff right there. And then also, you know, they're driving by the, you know, they're driving by the older version of them that's basically doing the complete opposite, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I saw people that have lived up here for 50 years that were hippies 50 years ago, saying they were waiting, the state was going to take care of everything up here in the mountains. And I'm like, motherfucker, the reason we're in the position we're in right now is because of the fucking state. And 50 years ago, shit, when I was a kid, you know, 6, 7, 8 years old, walking by your house, I thought you were crazy back then because they were anti-government, smoking weed, all that shit. Now they're like, we're just waiting for the state to come rescue us. Wait, what? Wait, you're not going to protest this shit when everything is said and done? It's going to be me that's going to all the fucking meetings. You're going to be going, no, the state did everything they could possibly do. Fuck you. State didn't do shit.
Yeah, everything they were against back then, they're all for.
Right. Yeah, BG. Exactly. Fuck. It blows my mind. It you know, I look at these people and okay, I got booted. AP actually, Becca sent me a tweet that AP put out there last week. It was almost, and I heard him on his Tuesday show. It was almost verbatim what I had said in my tweet that got me banned. It is not racist to say Jada Pinkett Smith is a bitch. Okay. Now, if they had qualified it with Jada Pinkett Smith as a black bitch, I'd have been the first motherfucker going, the fuck's their skin color got to do with anything? But AP came out and said that. Is he still there? Yes. This woman can say it's okay to murder people because they disagree on abortion. She is still going to be fine. Bette Midler was talking about people being lined up on walls. Ron Perlman, Kathy Griffin, Keith Olbermann. These motherfuckers, you want to talk hatred?
Hold on.
These motherfuckers spew this shit.
All right, back real quick.
All right. These motherfuckers spew hatred daily. And again, a lot of them, I think a lot of them are ruining their legacy. I really do. All right, Ron Perlman really doesn't have much of a legacy. The guy was a douchebag to begin with. Keith Olbermann, shit, he came out of LA. I always thought he was a douchebag. He was a decent sportscaster, though. I had to give him that. But he's a douchebag. Kathy Griffin, douchebag. I mean, the fact that these people got banned for poking Elon in the eye off Twitter, and Elon still let them back. But the fact that they got banned, and what did they do? Fucking Overman uses a dog charity so he can keep poking Elon in the eye. Kathy Griffin used her dead mother's Twitter account so she could bypass the ban. That's scummy. That is just scummy behavior. It's disgusting. You're going to use your dead mother's account so you can keep tweeting at Elon. You fucking cow bitch. And I'm the hateful one for saying it's not necessarily racist to call Jada a bitch.
All right,
And
I'm back.
I didn't even call her husband a cuck, although he is.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you definitely did. And the fact that Will Smith is disappointed, I read the headline. I'm like, I'm not even reading that article about Chris Rock's. Will Smith is disappointed in Chris Rock's stand-up. Well, maybe he shouldn't have gone on stage in front of millions of people and slapped him for being because he's a bitch. Maybe you don't do that. You know, fuck you, Will.
Nobody gives a fuck what Will Smith is upset about.
Yeah. You know, and Will, you fucked up. You're a bitch. I used to think you were cool. No, you're a bitch. I was watching Independence Day last week, and I went, damn, he's a good actor because I know he ain't that person. He's a damn good actor. Watched him in Men in Black. Cool dude. Cool dude in all three Men in Black. Fucking dig his shit. But I know that ain't who Will Smith is. He's a bitch. Will Smith would have pissed his pants at Alien pop out. He'd have shit all over himself.
Yeah, hell of a good actor got there, but like I said, but outside of acting, yeah. But that's what happens, like I said, you know, when you get involved in marriage and they get that motherfucking ring and them children and all that right there. Like Jay is running that motherfucking thing all the way.
You know, and look, Will, you deserve to be mocked for your wife sleeping with your son's best friend. You deserve to be mocked for that. If you were in the streets of Philadelphia and it came out in your neighborhood that your wife fucked your son's best friend, you would be mocked, merciful, whatever.
It ain't just that right there. It's just, I'm saying, after he found out and stuff like that, stayed with her motherfucking ass.
And stuck up for her.
Yeah.
No, my wife's a hoe. We got 3 kids though. We're gonna stay. We're gonna make it work. I would have understood that. That I would have understood. But to come out and defend her, fuck you, fuck you. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Now, all I'm asking Will Smith to do, don't do what De Niro did, because I can't watch De Niro in anything anymore.
Oh,
because he's a douche. He's an absolute douchebag. You know, I watched the old Archie Bunker with Meathead. I can't watch that shit anymore because that guy's an absolute douche too. It's like I knew you were a bleeding heart, but holy fuck.
Yeah, De Niro is basically one of those too. Like I'm saying, you know, all for the establishment because, like, you know, he needs Hollywood in order to survive right now. Like I said, especially like with everything that alimony and fucking divorces have done with his motherfucking ass, man. Shit, his motherfucking exes have bleed his ass dry.
Just, oh God. Again, don't fuck up your legacy, guys. Just don't. Yeah, the fact that was another thing when it came out after the slapping and the Jada and the, of course it was big headlines again that Jada had slept with the son's friend and all that shit. Jada came out and did an interview and said, I was crying on my wedding day because I was going to marry Will Smith. And no, it wasn't a happy crying. And I'm like, wow. Your husband got up and slapped a man to defend your fucking honor, and you go out and cut his fucking nuts off. In worldwide press, you just cut his nuts off again. Fuck. Fuck. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Hey. That's the typical Hollywood wife.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck. I guess. Motherfuckers, man. Oh, did you see this shit, Pat? I only heard a little bit about it. I haven't really looked into it all that much. And I'm not a basketball fan, so I don't really give a shit. JJ Redick just called out ESPN live on air for its anti-white racism. Judging by the responses of his co-host, it struck a nerve. Now, 3 white guys won the MVP over the last 20 years. I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know. I don't watch basketball. If it wasn't Jordan winning the MVP, I didn't give a fuck. Because, well, Jordan. He's the GOAT. Fuck you, LeBron. Fuck you. Michael Jordan wasn't the whiny bitch you are. I'm sorry.
Man, I mean.
Fuck. The fact that Becca has an opinion on LeBron James makes me laugh. Because I know she doesn't watch basketball. She doesn't give 2 fucks about basketball, but she still has a very strong opinion about LeBron.
All right, so what this fool do?
JJ, I need to know. Is it Uchiwali or is it one Mike? I need to know when it comes down to
God damn it, Twitter.
Moving the goalposts for the MVPs, because I understand you in the analytics. I understand you're a historian of the game of basketball. But I went and did a little research myself. And since 1990, there's only been 3 MVPs that wasn't top 10 in scoring that won that award. Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, and Jokic. Now, what do they have in common? I'll let it sit there and marinate. I'm just trying to see, when I'm walking into the club, do I need my J's on or is it a dress code? Do I need to put another pair, of church shoes or some red bottoms? Or I need to know, is it Uchiwali or is it one Mike? Like, what's the criteria when moving the goalposts for certain players to win the MVP? I need to know. Because it seems like the goalposts move every single time when we want to push it out there, this particular player that we want to win the MVP, because we all know in 2006 when Kobe was averaging 31, when the Lakers were the 7th seed, and the roster that he had compared to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash won his 2nd consecutive MVP in 2006. Was he really supposed to win that? Was he really supposed to outdo Kobe that year? I'm just trying to figure it out, bro. I'm trying to get an understanding. What's the criteria and why the goalposts move for certain players? Is it Uchiwali or is it one Mike? Carry on.
Don't the sports writers vote for this shit?
I'm saying, so somebody who he wants to win is not what that okay. I'm trying to figure out what he basically saying right here. Is like, I'm saying, is he for a certain person and they're not close to like getting the MVP thing right there, and that's what he basically got to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, 3 out of 20 were white. Now Steve Nash, he'll be in the Hall of Fame if he isn't already. What is it?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, won't he be in the Hall of Fame too? Again, I'm not a basketball fan, guys, but remember that motherfucker rolling through ESPN highlights all the time. So, and from what I understand, he carried his basketball team fairly well. Weren't champions all the time, but their basketball team was far better because he was on it. The other guy, I don't know. I basically all but stopped watching sports, especially Sports Center, because it went woke. I don't watch sports anymore. I don't watch sports television anymore. I used to wake up watching that shit. Don't do it anymore because of shit like this.
Because they don't talk. They don't talk. Like I said, they don't even talk sports anymore. They talk fucking politics.
Yeah. And you guys in the chat, you guys may know too, may know more than I certainly know, because again, not a basketball fan, never have been. Now, when Jordan was playing, I was a basketball fan. I was. And then uh, uh my best friend's girlfriend moved in with us from Chicago. So we were watching the Bulls, and we got the Chicago station. So we were watching the Bulls every fucking time they were on TV. And watching Jordan during that 71 win season was fucking amazing. And it wasn't just Jordan. It was Pippen. It was Rodman.
It was
Fucking Rodman was a monster that
Oh
year.
yeah, man. Rebounding his motherfucking ass off and shit like that, man.
That motherfucker was a monster. And Rodman always kind of freaked everybody out because he was such a weird dude. I'm like, who cares? I don't think Jordan even cares. You know, Jordan is hey man, but you pulling in 20 rebounds, you do you, babe.
Yeah, but he was mostly doing that stuff, like outside on the court.
Yeah,
man, like say he was all about that thing right there. Like the only thing, he'd get confrontational from time to time and things like that. But it's like once he was on the court, he was all about basketball and stuff like that. Like off the court, all the wild flamboyancy stuff and things like that.
He pissed me off when he married Carmen Electra, though. I'm like, no, that's my bitch. That's my bitch, motherfucker. You can't be marrying her. She's mine. Fuck, Spittle. Really? Spittle stopped watching basketball with Larry Bird retired.
Oh, damn.
Jesus, Spittle.
I still watch basketball and just catch from time to time. Once they start the whole BLM shit right there, I'm just like, okay, I'm taking off right there.
Yeah, I did. And when they have centered it around LeBron, because again, LeBron has a fuck ton of talent, always will. Blows my mind he's been in the NBA as long as he has. Because I remember the buildup for him coming out, and it was like, man, they're putting a lot of pressure on this kid, 18-year-old kid, not going to college. He's coming in as a high school graduate, and he's going to be playing with the big boys, and he pulled it off. He did.
Kobe was the same way.
Yeah, and I wasn't a Kobe fan either. Kobe was an odd duck for me too, because we got Kobe news all the fucking time. But Kobe also, if you look at Kobe's background, he was raised moving around. He was raised in Europe. He's just a different cat, man. He was not raised here in the States. So I understood it. It was just like, all right, you do you, boo. Still couldn't take away from his talent, though. Motherfucker was good. Him and Shaq, Jesus Christ. Those two were scary when they were on the court together. And you guys should have heard LA. LA melted down every time Shaq wouldn't run the fucking court. And I'm like, he's 7'2", 360 pounds. Look, he knows he doesn't have to run down there because Kobe, fast break, he's gone. Shaq's just going to wait till the ball comes back down the court. That's all he's doing. Don't make that big man run. Fuck, I'm a big man. Yeah. It hurts the knees.
It's bad enough, like I said, when he's jumping in the crowd for the damn ball, man. Shit. Yeah. They got to the point where they saw Shaq coming. They got the fuck out the way.
Yeah, because it'd be a tidal wave of fans going up the fucking thing. Oh, shit.
Like, oh, damn, here he goes. Because I know that's just got to be a lot of, man. You got this big 7 foot, 300+ pound dude, leaping at your ass like Superman, man. You can't catch that.
No, oh fuck no. I'm 6'5", and I'm a thin 6'5", or at least I was. I'm not now. 6'5", 220. I still carry a lot of weight once I get moving. I still can knock motherfucker down once the momentum gets moving in that direction. I can't imagine that motherfucker. It floored me one day. I didn't realize how big Shaq was until they pulled out his shoe on this television show, and I'm looking at it, and it's bigger than the guy's chest that's holding the shoe, and I'm like, oh, my dad wore a size 16 wide, triple E, whatever, wide, and that was a big shoe. I wear 13. Dad was a 16. His was, I think it was a 26. And I'm like, I can't even fathom how big that is.
I'm gonna kill these people.
So out of 20 years, these three people won. I don't know who. Steve Nash, I know him and shit, I can't even think of his name now. Carl Malone worked well together. Steve Nash was talented dude, Hall of Fame, I'm sure. Dirk, Hall of Fame. I don't know about this other dude because again, I don't watch this shit. We'll wait till Pat gets back and we'll play the video. But really, 3 out of 20 people are white, and that's what we're going with. We're going with that. Hi, Becca.
Hi, am I too loud?
No.
Okay, I had to adjust everything for Discord because it sucks.
Oh,
We went in Discord.
No,
I
2
swear to
days
God, they're
ago.
in love with that doorbell.
Okay. You're good? Well, what do you
I'm
think,
good.
Becca?
I think
I know you've been listening.
LeBron James can suck a dick. And also, this guy that's complaining because his guy wasn't selected, he can suck a dick too. Like, dude, when there's 3 white guys out of how many, and he wants to make it about racism?
Yeah.
No.
Again.
Sorry. Basketball and football are dominated by black men, which is fine. It's their sport. They're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find white boys that can throw a fucking ball or make the net. So.
Oh yeah, I found it. Put it in the private chat.
Pear, what do you mean? No, from experience. What are you talking about? What's in the private chat?
No, we were talking about Shaq earlier about like how people started moving out of the way when he started diving in the crowds and shit like that. I'm like, no, I can't catch that big.
Shaq is a big dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I had to pee.
Like everybody
my
cleared it.
Second pot of coffee.
Snowbird. Yeah. They see Shaq big ass coming there. Shit, they get the hell out the way.
Isn't his wife like up to his waist? And she's small and petite.
Yeah, daughter is too. Like shit.
Oh
Damn, the
shit!
daughter
Pat.
must have just slipped out.
God damn.
Hi,
Yeah, okay, they're gonna
Ryan.
kill her. Hi, Bri.
Congrats on the new car. It's spiffy looking.
All right,
Thanks.
Okay. This is what Pat's talking about, guys.
Well, Sunday we saw Superman go into the crowd in that Spurs game.
Oh shit!
A moment ago, he's hung up in the air, had no place to go. Somehow, though, it ends up in the hands of Rudy Gay. He can't finish because Shaq was there.
You're the ref.
You're the
referee.
Yeah, he's like, hey, motherfuckers, y'all supposed to catch me. Y'all supposed to catch me before I go in there. What the fuck?
I am getting out of the way. The sun's
saying,
cleared out. It's like the lights
everybody.
Jack's like, where's the love? You guys ain't gonna help me? Oh my God.
Motherfuckers, man.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers. You guys are supposed to catch him. Holy shit.
I'll be right back. I have to help little one release some huge worms that the gecko won't eat.
Yo.
What? They're the nice bright green horned worms. I just put them in my rose bushes. They'll be
that's
fine.
awesome.
They're way too big. I'll be right back.
Okay.
They're
All right.
Shaq worms.
Now, Stephen A. Smith just kind of, he just kind of takes a step out of it. He's like, I ain't getting in this one. Which kind of surprised me because Stephen A. usually has a fucking opinion and usually will dive right in. No, not on this one. Because the white dude, he's pissed about what the black man said. And again, not a basketball fan, so I don't know if it's legitimate or not. But it's like, why has race got to be fucking everything? It doesn't have to be about fucking everything, you dickheads.
It's an honor to be on this desk every day. It really is. But what we've just the problem with this show, where we create narratives that do not exist in reality. The implication, what you are implying, that the white voters that vote on NBA are racist, that are they favor white people. You just said that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That is exactly what you implied, Kendrick Perkins. That is exactly what you implied. Secondly, hold on.
I did not call. I stated the facts. And you're not about to sit up.
We all know what you implied the other day. We all know what you implied just now. Hold on.
I stated it's the facts. It's the facts. It's the facts.
The facts of what? Just because you say it doesn't make it a fact.
Well, let's see what he said
Why
here.
did he never bring up this in particular subject? When it comes down to guys winning MVP since 1990, it's only 3 guys that won the MVP.
1990? That's 33 years.
Like I said, no. Since 1990. Okay, and so in the last 33 years, only 3 white dudes done won that damn thing. So that means 30, non-white motherfuckers won that goddamn thing. So what you goddamn? And
Does
now
this guy remind you of Sargon's
person,
mask a little bit?
Now what?
Yeah,
you got this
actually,
person right here on, what is what Nicolo
Jokic? I don't know. European. Eastern European. Yeah. Eastern
so I guess
European.
what, like I said, so what? He's in the running for MVP.
I guess. And look, he's throwing up. What is he? He's not averaging, is he? No, he's not averaging a triple-double, but I mean, that's what he's putting up every night or something close to it. That's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. I don't know. Again, not watching the NBA this year, guys, so I don't fucking know.
10 and scoring. Do you know who those 3 guys were?
Who were they?
Steve Nash, Jokic, and Dirk Nowitzki. Now, what do those guys have in common? I'll let it sit there and marinate. You think about it. Now, here's the thing.
Fuck. Really? I get it. Doesn't have to be like this. You want to disagree with it? I get it. I have watched NFL MVPs, baseball MVPs, basketball MVPs. People disagreed with, and they came out and they gave legitimate reasons why. Race was never one of them. Was never one of them.
But nowadays,
fuck. I did that. Fuck. I eat my ass, dude. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're an idiot. Speaking of,
considering he can't even dress himself.
Who?
Pinky a while ago.
Okay. Oh, all right. We're gonna do a palate cleanser here real quick. Becca, you're the language tard here.
Yes.
But I think you would get this too. Everybody in the chat will get it. All right, we've got another egregious Wheel of Fortune flub, and it cost the lady an exotic vacation and a shot at $1 million.
Fireplace.
You know what she guessed?
She
didn't guess the word, but she asked for an S.
Where did she think that? Was she thinking fire space?
Oh man!
I mean, it fits, but really,
this is almost worse than the guy that I'm saying. That called Achilles Achilles.
I can't give him shit for that. I would have gotten it wrong. Achilles.
But the guy was in college.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're in college. And I think he was in English major, so you have to deal with the classics. You don't have to read them all. Most do, but you would at least be able to pronounce. And again, Achilles, I hear Achilles at least, I don't know, 10 times a year because of some dude ripping his Achilles tendon in sports.
Yeah. And we knew about Achilles in elementary, man.
Yeah,
like what the hell were they teaching them in Wisconsin? I would have been like, yeah, I don't know you, though.
It was middle school for me, but yeah, you get it.
But how the hell did she miss fireplace?
I don't know.
It's
Considering I've had a fire going for 14 days.
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, they could have been in the red. I could have been in the blue spot. And they could have been in the red right there, and I would have been jumping up and down. And CJ like, ooh, I know it.
Okay, the language that they speak does not matter. The video will explain itself. Okay. You ready?
All right.
Так, вот наш номер.
We'll
Дверь
turn
в
them
туалет,
down.
она прозрачная, значит, заходишь в туалет, заходишь,
Okay.
тут все нормально, смотришь на себя, тут можно, пожалуйста.
Glass door.
Okay.
Заходит, они тебя видят.
It's a bathroom.
Ну вот есть душ,
Door.
приватный.
Wait, what?
Bathroom.
Душ, тут как бы моешься.
Does it have a bidet?
What the fuck?
This is a
It's a glass-walled bathroom in a hotel.
На самом деле они это все
This is a voyeur hotel.
Такой очень приватности. И ты закрываешь.
Wait, you can hear it.
Oh.
It's got screens, but wait, there's more.
И это что ты тоже закрываешь. И вот ты хочешь сесть на туалет, такой, все, тут все закрыто, тут не видно. Значит,
No, she
Okay,
sits
well,
on
what
the
about the
toilet.
door?
There's a mirror.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're like, I see you. You let that down. I can still see you.
Did they build that for the creepy guy in the trench coat that flashes people at the park? I mean, what the fuck?
Because there is no privacy in that thing.
Holy shit.
Although,
We don't have a door.
Now,
We don't. Go
now
ahead.
follow me here. I do like the idea that you can just look over and still watch the TV using the mirror.
Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. All right. Leave it to Ryan to come up with one good thing about it.
Like that is a room for people who just aren't bashful and like I don't need no privacy whatsoever. Oh, y'all coming in? Yeah, come on in. I'm just taking a simple shower. I'm just taking a shit.
That's how like pissing and shitting fetishes begin.
Oh,
It's weird because it goes both ways because she can look over and watch him jerking it the entire time.
Yeah, where's the guy gonna go give it a good hard pull if he got a bathroom like that? Guy wants some privacy when he's giving it. If my wife doesn't want to leave the room, that's fine. That's fine.
Suddenly you see something squirt over onto the mirror from across the room.
Oh, sorry, babe. I didn't mean to get that on your thigh.
So this is
My
what we're
bad.
doing?
My bad.
Kind of like being on a ship, Dar. Maybe. You would
Well,
know.
our master bathroom does not have a door, but the toilet has its own room with a door. So, again,
My bathroom does too.
what?
Master
No,
bathroom or
no.
masturbate room?
The hell is this?
This is gourmet cooking. That's all I'm gonna say.
What the?
爱上了我的好兄弟，就这用料十足到都有点过分的
I better hear than my DMs,
你
bitch.
们来上一份。
God damn it.
每部
God damn it.
话说最近这没有1000也得有800兄弟总来说炮，
Like they
你瞅
prep
瞅人家的
them,
兄弟
they
都吃
wash
上这样的
them.
1级包饭了，你也
Yeah,
作为
but
资
the
深老
hair's
美
still
学长
there.
那得反思一下，
Completely
兄弟们都
sanitary.
馋坏了呀。 好家伙，炮一寻思以为是咋了呢，就让老炮先来品鉴。哎，不对不
You
对，
better be
先不品
feeding
咱
that
先
to
不
the
说，就
dog.
先来借一下吧。要是整得不赖的话，咱也让大表
Maybe.
哥或者老叔搞一下。首先这个食材的话，我
God.
相信咱家的兄弟们那是
This
指
why I
定
don't
太熟
trust
悉
in
火，
meat.
小
Oh
小
yeah,
家
the
常菜
salt
常备过。
sanitizes
根据
them.
好
There you
多年
go.
的经验，
Yeah,
中间
and
这个
it
得有2
A
年半了，
nice
其他2个2年左
nice
右，
salt
再
bath.
让
brine
家养人
going.
来个海盐浴。至于这水为啥都变色了，也是不太清楚。但是这对食材的处理呢，还是比较考究的。你瞅瞅，你瞅瞅，
Doesn't
这是
this
有
make
搞
you
上的。看
hungry?
样这次加
Please
盐是
tell me
为了
this
给
guy's
兔兔们来个
trolling.
全身按摩，
No,
让他们
this
放
is
松一下，也就要开始制作了。
Polynesian, I think.
熬上点大米饭后，先是这样给兔兔们
It's a
控制，
delicacy.
甭管你脑袋
Look at
还
the
是耳朵
tits
进
on that
这
rat.
个方法呢都是有用的。来上一坨米饭，用这样的手法先搞出一个大米饭饼子，搞得黏了吧唧就挺好啊。然后
Make a
是
nice little bed of
我的一个
rice
乖乖，
and
这样就给
tuck
搞
them
进去了。
in
那掏心
Just
掏
wrap
肺
'em
唠一
up.
唠小天儿的环节呢，那咔咔咔给他美
like
白
a
的环节呢，
blankie.
现在连这美食都开始流行极简风了吗？
It looks
真
so
是做了个大孽
delicious.
了呀，兄弟们！不过你还真别说，这样看的话，像不像给兔兔们都穿
Look
上
at
了
the
个羽绒
blood.
大马甲的小感觉，
Look how
就
fat
小
that
米
one
的手
is.
都滚到
With
外面，整的还怪可爱。不过要是从美食角度来看的话，那咱该说不落的兄弟们，这
Snake
的
on
确
a
是有点
grill.
味味了呀。刚起锅烧
Giant
油后，
snake
老嫂
soup.
子也是连
And
犹
I
豫都
thought
没有，
eating the
吧
bugs
唧
were
就把这
bad,
大寿
man.
司给甩进去了。
Watch
至于
your
此时这
DMs,
场尾
Becca.
故事咋
What
就
is
是
Watch
这
your
般
DMs,
但是老炮
girl.
们甚至
They
都有
said
那么一
fuck
瞬
that,
间
eat the
迷茫了一
rats.
下，你敢信？
What
终究还
the
是年轻人。
fuck?
就在兔兔们都被炸得直翻白眼的时候，外面的大米
What
饭
if this
估计
is
也已
like
经成为嘎
the
嘣脆的锅巴了。但是看到这
the
里，
opposite
炮也在琢磨。
extreme for eat the bugs?
If he takes a
Look at those teeth.
if he takes a bite out this, I'm done.
I don't know if he takes a bite because I didn't finish watching it. I just saw rats and was like, Bonsako.
Well, first of all, I like my meat deboned, thank you.
Oh, she did not.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I love you, Bonsako.
Yeah, that's some good South Korean cooking.
Oh, damn it.
No, you just
Watch-
had to get. You just had
Yeah,
to.
Watch your
snake
DMs,
soup.
girl. I'm just saying, watch your DMs.
You knew,
At
now,
least
you,
it's dead.
you knew some snakes were coming. Like
At least
I
they're
got
dead.
you.
You asshole.
God.
I just felt that I owed you. I haven't sent you fat chicks
Owed me
all
for
week.
what?
I haven't sent you any fat
Really
chicks.
good about your DMs lately.
I felt sorry for you about your snow situation and
Oh,
like
this
it's been
bitch.
rough. But you sound like you're still sane, so I'm trying to tip you over the edge.
Well, I looked up this and was like, oh, fuck. This motherfucker just won't go away. Just won't go away, guys. Colin Kaepernick's black father abandoned him before he was born. He was then adopted by 2 white parents. Guess who he's publicly trashing as racist this week? And we have video.
Who's spreading a message of empowerment in his new graphic novel, Change the Game.
He's got a book, guys. Run out and buy it. Or don't.
Ah, so that's what it is, you know.
Yeah, you gotta sell it.
Yeah, I'm saying he's got some snake oil the goddamn sell. So now he's got to goddamn try to cause some controversy. You know, my parents were racist, Joe. Buy my book.
Yeah, your white parents should have just left you in the fucking system.
And wasn't his birth mother white too?
Yeah,
So
he's mixed race.
So,
Oh, yeah. We haven't gotten to talking about sociology.
no, and we aren't going to.
Written with author and University of Chicago professor Eve L. Ewing.
I love how you depict yourself in this book, not as some big shot hero. But
You're
as
not a
shy,
hero.
insecure high schooler like we all were. I mean, I'm speaking for you, but
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely.
Growing up, I think still am a pretty introverted person. I hope it's true to form. And that's just kind of how I navigate the world.
It's his true high school coming of age story, his journey embracing his blackness despite resistance from many, including his white adoptive parents.
He didn't embrace his blackness until he started that motherfucking bullshit because he was crying about his goddamn contract and stuff like that. That is the only time he ever embraced his blackness. Other than that, he didn't give 2 shits about it until it became financially beneficial for him.
I bet you go into that fucker's garbage, you'll find some vase water. Let me tell you
And
this:
this-
I have never seen Vaz water.
Oh, I have.
What the fuck? Listen to your mother, Colin. Racist. Racist.
Yeah. And this motherfucker pissed away a $20 million contract because he thought they were going to offer him more. So he opted out. He didn't look. It's not that they didn't operate. He already had a contract that he opted out of. He was going to get paid $20 million if he had stayed in the contract. He opted out of it. So he can fuck right off with all of this. It's all bullshit. All of it. He told the 49ers to fuck off. He wanted a bigger contract. Get the fuck out of here.
Wasn't he like third string, fourth string?
No, he led them to the Super Bowl. Now, I'd already stopped watching football by then, but I guess he led them to the Super Bowl. Then didn't he get injured? And when he came back, he sucked. He sucked.
Yeah.
I watched the year that he started. He sucked. And that's when he started all the BLM bullshit.
Look, if he wants to make real money, he should just come out and join the 69ers.
That's the other. Well, we'll get to it in a minute.
I know my parents love me, but there were still very problematic things that I went through. I think it was important to show that, no, this can happen in your own home. And how we move forward
bullshit,
collectively
motherfucker. You
while
gripped.
addressing.
Right.
That's
Go.
all it is. He just grifting.
This is, I wrote a fucking book and now I'm gonna, throw my parents under the goddamn bus.
Yeah.
He didn't write it. The woman did. He just told a
Yeah.
story and she made it
Right.
make sense.
And you know what the sad thing is? His parents probably won't say anything.
Oh, I think his mom will. I think his mom will, because his mom has come out a couple of times with this bullshit and said, you can fuck right off. Even his birth mother's come out and said, you can fuck right off, dude. You have a beautiful adoptive family there, and you're shitting all over them. So I think they will come out.
For a community,
Like, honestly, I would take his ass to court and say, look, you're trying
Exactly.
to make money off this story that didn't happen. So you're going to pay up, motherfucker.
Half.
Yeah.
I want half.
He should know. I'm saying he should know his adopted family for a community that the minute he says something that they don't like, well, it's gonna oust his ass. You know what? Fuck you. You half white. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Pat's not wrong. I hadn't thought about it from that perspective either.
the minute he said something that the second he says something that they don't like,
Yeah,
all
I had
this-
thought about that. You're not wrong, man. Absolutely. Because we've seen it. It doesn't end. Look, it's all these fucked up communities that demand you think the way they think. And when you don't, and you say something, they come out and they fucking put you on the cross, and it's time to crucify your ass. It is coming for him.
Yeah. He just
So.
hasn't said something stupid yet. Oh, it's coming though.
Oh, he said a lot of stupid. He says a lot of stupid in this 2-minute clip.
Seeing the racism that is being perpetuated.
He took cues from his icon, basketball star Allen Iverson, who he said wore his blackness like a suit of armor. And teenage Kaepernick wanted cornrows to match. He's getting what roles, his mom asked?
Oh, your hair's not professional. Oh, you look like a little thug.
Your mom said that to you.
Yeah.
You know what my mom said to me when I got my ear pierced?
You look like a fag.
You look like a.
She goes, "What the hell did you do to your ear, you faggot?" I was like, wow. Holy fuck, Mom. I was like, God damn.
You have any idea what my parents told me when I was sick as a child? They said I looked retarded.
So, see, and we have just used 2 of the no words on YouTube. I dare you, take me there.
But like I said, right now, Colin Kaepernick is in a situation where he has to push this bullshit right here because he's gotten so in deep. And now, like I'm saying, anytime these folks right here, like you're gonna do what we say, or you're gonna say the stuff that we want you to say. Because if you don't, like as quick as we made you, as quick as we can goddamn break your ass. So of course he gonna sit up here and he gonna half tap dance like the
And Iverson took a lot of grief. And I don't remember it being so much about his hair as it was the gangster attitude he had. But Iverson dealt with it well. Iverson went out and performed. He did his fucking job and he shut everybody up. And people moved the fuck on. I get if you're going to go out for a job, well, this is back. And I thought the cornrows were cool back in the day. So that's just me. But again, I get where his mom's coming. Mom ain't going to go for a professional job. They might not go for that hair, man. Shit, they had a hard time. Look, big afros in the 80s. You had a big afro in the 80s, people looked at you funny.
Yeah.
All us white kids thought it was cool. We wanted our hair to look like that too.
Well,
that is
here's
cool,
the thing.
man.
It's not even a race issue. I guarantee you come in with a surfer haircut, and people are gonna look at you funny depending on what field you go into.
Uh-huh.
So
Mohawk.
unless you go and decide to do a man bun or some shit like that, which I refuse to do,
Yeah. Yeah. The white kids went through this shit too. It wasn't just a black issue. You had kids out there with mohawks, shaving half their fucking head. The 80s, I mean, we saw some fucking insane hairdos in the 80s. And no, fuck the mullets. Okay, the mullets were just wrong. And I swear there are no pictures of me with a mullet. I swear. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. But again, this is not just a black thing. This is not a white thing. This is just a thing. Your parents, when you were going to go out and look for a job or you were applying to a college, you needed to look professional. And there was a certain look back in the 80s and 90s. Fuck, as far back as I can remember. Even to this day, there's a certain look. You walk in with a shit ton of tattoos and 15 piercings in your face, people are going to look at you funny. They're going to say, do I want this representing my company? Before they even, that's the first thought that goes through their head. Now, is it right or wrong? I don't know. I don't hire people, haven't hired people in a long time. When I did hire people, I'll be honest, someone hired a guy that had piercings all throughout his head. Had one in each scrotum, one in the head of his dick. Now, when he showed up at work the night, I was his supervisor. I was looking at him going, fuck me. Ended up being one of my best employees. But again, people judge you by the way you look. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing.
There's certain paralegals in the office that we don't send to court because they cannot comply to the judge's dress code just by their piercings and tattoos.
Right.
And another thing that's getting me about this whole entire situation is like, look at the setup right here. Okay, so practically this is a comic book, right? So obviously, like this comic book is going to be aimed at children. See, it's just like how the LGBT and stuff like that are doing the same thing, like in the schools and stuff like that, and it's influencing like these little white kids. Like this is what black liberals do. This is what pro-blacks do and things like that,
Yeah, I actually hadn't thought about it from that perspective.
Yeah, like I'm saying, why the white liberals are basically like like perpetuating the LGBT on the the little white kids and things like that. This is what the black people do. They push this racism stuff and we are victim and we oppress onto the black kids,
And the white liberal parents are going to eat this shit up for their little white kids to teach them that that they're the oppressors, that they have privilege, that they have this, that they have that. You are inherently racist because of the skin color you have. See, Colin Kaepernick says so. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sorry. Again, I use Moo all the time as an example. Moo didn't see skin color until he's about 10, and we had a black president going out there saying, this is a racist country. And he's like, Daddy, I'm not racist. You're right, you're not. You know why? Because your father isn't racist. Because your grandfather isn't racist. We raised you not to see skin color. We raised you to see the person. That's it. So don't listen to this motherfucker.
But they've reversed all that shit.
Telling your child not to listen to the president of the United States is not something I ever thought I would do. But that motherfucker and his wife, the White House was built by slaves. It was built by a lot of motherfuckers. This country was built by slaves. No, this country is built by a lot of motherfuckers. And a lot of them were white oppressed people, Chinese people, yellow people,
but if
red people.
if they can convince a bunch of black people that this country was built on slaves and stuff like that, that keeps them in their little clique right there, you know. And it keeps them in, you know, keeps them in control of them, which is what they basically want. If they can get you feeling a certain way, they can control you, and that's what a lot of ignorant ass motherfuckers can't see.
I think a lot of them can see it. They just know that the money is, you know, if we scream racism loud enough, we'll get paid. You know, fucking San Francisco is, or California, I should say, it's not just San Francisco, but here in California, they're right now debating what reparation check is going to be cut for the black folks in this state. And the reparation board has come out and said, hey, we have done no studies on this, but this is the number we think we should throw out. Started at about 200,000. It's up to, I think, 380,000 per citizen of the state. So
now here's what gets right here. Like, all right, say you do give black people reparations. You know what's gonna happen? Whatever they get and stuff like that, I'm saying, you know, like I'll say about a good 10% of them might do something with it. The other 90% are going to go out there, spend it on stupid bullshit, and be right back in their goddamn faces talking about we need more reparation.
Yeah, a few of the spokespeople for the reparations thing, this was, God, I want to say 3-4 weeks ago, came right out and said, if you want our kids to stop robbing stores and pharmacies and liquor stores and all that shit, if you want them to stop stealing, you need to give them reparations. And I'm like, what kind of fucking argument is that? So what happens after they spend all that money?
They go back to doing that right there because they ain't learned no lesson. Because like it's just like when you hand a child that ain't earned something a new toy and they tear it up, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be right back in your face, you know, demanding another new toy.
Exactly.
No, exactly. Feed a man to fish, teach him to fish.
You know,
but they don't care so long as they get that vote, and I'm saying it keeps them in that situation that keeps them away from all this nonsense that they're basically doing right there. Because that's why these politicians and these uppity ass people who be virtue signaling shit like that, they don't care about this stuff because they don't have to live in it. They don't have to live in these situations. But if it was their stuff getting robbed, or their stuff getting tore up and things like that, they have a whole lot to say in.
Yeah. We have Gavin Newsom. I guess Walgreens is pulling a couple of stores out of San Francisco. The last two, Gavin Newsom is the state of California is no longer going to do business with Walgreens. Walgreens is pulling out of Oregon because the crime is just outrageous and nobody's being prosecuted, nothing like that. But it's Walgreens' fault. And it's like, no, it's not. Look, you know how much it sucks to go to fucking Walmart? Everything is locked up. The alcohol, the fucking razor blades, toothbrushes. Went down to Walmart. Little Johnny needed a new toothbrush. I had to have someone come unlock the goddamn thing so we could get a toothbrush out. Because of theft. For fuck's sake. That's the reason these companies are pulling out.
Yeah, and they're trying to make it sound like something else, like, you know, like, oh, they're against women's right to choose and shit like that. I think it has something about the Plan B thing or something like that.
Yeah,
You know?
Newsom, Walgreens is not going to sell Plan B in certain stores.
And he's trying to make it sound like that. And I'm just like, ooh, like I'm saying, Walgreens was talking about pulling out in California any goddamn way.
Yeah, I get why they're pulling out of Oregon. I get why they want out of San Francisco. I get it. We've seen video after video after video of the stores. And it's not just black folks. Nobody's saying it's just black folks. It's just folks. It's poor folks.
Yeah, I'm saying they're tired of the high crime. They're tired of the high theft and things like that. But Newsom is trying to make it trying to get people to think it's something else instead of what the real truth is. No, these stores are leaving because they tired. I'm saying they tired of getting robbed and things like that, and you holding the police back from doing anything.
No, and you keep decriminalizing this shit. Every time $950 is the mark right now here here in California. If you rob, $950 or less, you're free to go, man. That number will go up in a year or two because that number is not going to be high enough. So they're just going to keep raising that fucking number up. They're going to keep releasing these people. These people are going to keep fucking doing it. They're not going to give a shit. They don't care because nobody is making them atone for their fucking actions. Nobody is saying take responsibility for being the dirtbag you are. And again, it's not skin color. It's you're a dirtbag. We had a lady out here in LA. She fucking went to the media screaming bloody murder because LA came and bulldozed her tent house. It was called the White House in LA. You know what was disgusting about that? Wasn't the fact that she had like a 8-room tent house and she had all the, amenities that most houses do. You know what offended me? Actually, it didn't offend me. It just irritated the fuck out of me. She owned her own house. She didn't need to be living on the street. She chose to live on the street. But she went to the media and screamed bloody murder because the city bulldozed her house. Fuck you, yeah. Because people are tired of drug addicts and needles and piles of shit on the fucking sidewalks. They're tired of seeing this shit. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to deal with the criminal activity that goes along with it. When I take my kids down the mountain, I have to be very specific about the parts of town we can go into because parts of town are being taken over by criminals, by drug addicts. I do not want my kids around a bunch of drug addicts. Drug addicts are unpredictable. Okay, Colin, whatever.
And those become spaces where it's like, okay, how do I navigate this situation now? But it also is informed why I have my hair long today.
The grown-up version of Eve wanted to go back in time and give young Colin a lot of hugs. And I was really moved.
No, you didn't.
Fuck you.
No, you didn't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The young Eve was basically looking at Colin Kaepernick and being like, yeah, like look at that half coon. I know what you were thinking. You only saying that stuff right now because you're on camera, like I said, trying to make yourself look good. So y'all try to sell this little comic book. But you know good and damn well if you would have saw Colin Kaepernick back then, especially with them little white parents and stuff like that, like look at him thinking that he better than me, and he probably don't even feel that way.
Hold up, I got something for this.
Don't give me that junk. I just be looking. I'm like, is anybody really buying this?
Oh yeah, they are. Pat, you're on Twitter, man. People are buying this shit. They're eating this shit up, man. And again, it's not a black or white thing. Fuck, there are people out there, all colors, eating this shit up, going, Colin, he's oppressed. This poor girl. And it's like, man, the stuff you are spewing is total crap, and y'all are making bank. Y'all are making bank off this shit.
Yeah, they worse than Amaranth Simps.
Oh, really? You have to go there, man?
How are you going to sit there and try to tell people that you're oppressed while you're on a CBS Mornings exclusive?
That's what I be tripping off of, man. The richest motherfucking people in the goddamn world screaming, I'm oppressed.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick is worth $20 million. How oppressed are you, motherfucker?
If you were oppressed, goddammit, I hate to see what people who really bad look. I'm saying, oh my god!
I bet his underwear has a higher thread count than my bank account.
Sitting on a pile of money, talking about I'm oppressed. See, this is how you know when you got too much goddamn privilege. When you got too much, you got too much goddamn privilege. You have to sit up here and you have to create some bullshit.
Fuck.
And saddened by the level of kind of self-awareness that he had to develop at a very young age without a lot of guidance.
The former NFL quarterback
who once led.
Yeah, the former NFL quarterback Oh my God! What a terrible, terrible life.
Jeez.
The 49ers to the Super Bowl.
Touchdown, Colin Kaepernick.
Was known in high school for his
Okay.
baseball.
The former NFL quarterback that led the 49ers to the Super Bowl. Jesus, man, what a terrible life you had. Man, that's fucked up.
God damn it, Pat. You're going to get my channel taken down talking like that. You racist motherfucker.
Like, God, that is the worst life.
Fuck.
Man.
Right. You look at any NFL, even the third string motherfuckers are being treated like kings, man. Those motherfuckers have access to the best fucking medical care, the best food. They're getting paid. I mean, the minimum, I think the minimum is about $1 million or close to it. The minimum to play in the NFL. That's what you're going to get paid. And you're telling me he's oppressed? The fuck out of my face.
If you
Hey,
sit up here,
I'm a white man. You want to oppress me like that? Go for it. Go for it.
And like then it's sad, 'cause like I said, there are idiots out there who will eat this stuff up.
Hey, Becca, you're a short little white woman. You want to be
Yes.
oppressed like that? You be
Hell
oppressed
yeah.
And Becca, she is far more oppressed than, say, me, because people judge her by her size and her hair color. Because
I'm little.
gingers, and she's a ginger, so she got no soul. You know, but people just automatically walk a wide step around her.
I'm being systematically replaced by Disney. My
Oh
people
shit! I
do
hadn't
not
even thought.
exist.
You see, I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, shit. Now they're systematically oppressing the little white blonde girls too, because you saw that Tinkerbell shit.
Hold up. I got this. We're gonna hear this later on. This is YouTube news. Earlier today, we had first responders at the Texas house where in Galveston. We happened to find a very short young lady stuck inside of the washing machine again. It just keeps happening. It's a recurring issue. We don't know what to do with it.
What's up, baby?
Bitch needs a step stool.
We've tried placing a barricade over the washing machine, but somehow she just slides right in. Possibly butter related.
But outside of the race grifter right here, if you sit up here and you listen to Colin Kaepernick's life, man, the dude has had it made. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get it. I don't honestly get it. And he still got it made. That's the thing. He still got it made. He's not yet to see him be oppressed by anybody. And he talks about not playing in the NFL. Actually, let's just get to that.
The pitcher even had major league interest, but he bucked public pressure and followed his heart to the gridiron.
But he's
there were a lot more black people in football. That was like,
It gets so tiring sometimes.
But he's
so he's a racist motherfucker even then. He decided to go to the NFL because there are more black folks there.
This motherfucker had the choice of 2 sports.
Right? Yeah.
You had a choice.
One sport
Oppressed
didn't.
people don't get a choice.
Yeah. And let's be honest. White is not the predominant color in baseball either, folks.
Not anymore.
Hispanics are.
Huh. Okay.
Those Puerto Ricans showing out.
No, Becca, they're Cubans. They're Cubans, goddammit.
Are they Cuban?
They're
I thought
Cubans.
it was
Don't you mix up the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans, because
The
you'll start a
last
war.
The last time I checked, it was Puerto Ricans in baseball. Now it's Cubans.
Yeah,
You know how many
decades.
ones are in motherfucking baseball now, man? Shit. Everybody in baseball is a one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, wait, I don't watch baseball. Do they throw rice and shit after they win a game?
I found some community here.
Do you still want to play football professionally?
Absolutely. I woke up this morning before our events, trained 5-6 days a week.
Oppressed.
At 4:30, I go get my training in. That
Look
passion
at all
is still
that
there,
oppression.
and the ability is
Right?
still there.
I don't see him in the ghetto warming up. I seen him on a multi-million-dollar stadium field warming up.
Flag on the
Sit your
play.
ass
You're not
down,
allowed to
Afro
say the
Man.
word ghetto. You're a white man.
Those shoes cost more than my car.
Right.
And that's why I say, man, people are stupid for buying into this junk right here. Especially black people who buy into this shit.
Okay, I have to admit something. There was news this preseason that the and Los Angeles Raiders were going to try him out, and my butt puckered, and I'm like, oh God, no. Now he tried out for the Raiders, and you didn't hear a fucking word about
He
it.
didn't make it.
He did not make it. But about a month later, a few of the people that were at the tryout, a few of the current Raiders came out and said, wow, he was bad. Wow, he really sucks.
Now, here's
That's the reason the motherfucker's not in the NFL right now.
Yeah, exactly. But if a team was able to pick him up or whatever and things like that, it'd only be because they are desperate for the attention. They are desperate for the publicity.
It'd be a PR move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be honest. I'm surprised that they haven't gone with the PR move. There are a couple of teams that could use it. I am surprised because there were a couple of the other BLM Antifa activists that were brought back to the NFL. Not as big as he was, but they were still brought back. And of course, the fucking cameras ate that shit up. Cameras were on them all the time. And the thing was, the team, one of the guys, I think it was the Panthers, brought him back, defensive back. The Panthers bent over backwards for this guy, and he still was not happy. We're still being oppressed. We are just wage slaves to the NFL owners. And it's like, no, motherfucker, the guy working at the McDonald's is a wage slave. You motherfuckers show up and play a game. The guy that goes out and picks up my trash is a wage slave. He's getting paid hourly to pick up other people's trash. You are playing a goddamn game and getting paid, and fuck, he was getting paid like $2.5 million. Get the fuck out of my face. You're oppressed, and the team didn't do enough for you. Fuck you.
But it's dangerous, and they have to retire by 30 because their bodies are abused.
Okay, Becca.
But
before I open up anything else you bring to this stream.
I'm sorry. When you can sign your name on shit and it generates value.
I have to pee, so I'm going to leave you with that.
Why? Okay, I'm a question. Okay, why isn't Twitch just motherfucking Pornhub now, man? Like, at this point right here, they just might as well just create a softcore,
Yeah.
Girls, look at this.
She's just doing that bedazzling air quotes art shit right now.
No,
I just kind of wish.
Porn.
I kind of wish she would mount that Snorlax doll in the corner over there instead of whatever she's got under her.
It looks like Kirby. Yeah, it looks like Kirby.
See, Kirby could be eating her ass out, and that'd be okay.
What the hell?
God damn it, Ryan! How am I supposed to pee with that in my head?
and these would be the women like, I'm not a whore. I'm not a thought.
Okay, well, little Johnny and I, we have a test for these girls. Do they have an Instagram?
Yes.
Do they have an OnlyFans?
Let's go find out, shall we?
There's an Instagram listed there.
Okay, no, Instagram's okay. Instagram's okay. Let's go look at her links, though. Oh, shit. OnlyFans.
Number one.
So she is officially a thought.
She's lame. She doesn't have a chatterbait.
Aw, that's where she does some real naughty stuff.
Yeah, she a hoe. That's the true test. So I'm teaching my children. There are certain. She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
I blame your girl, man. She got this bullshit started.
How much does it
Twitch
cost?
Twitch was a nice, clean gaming channel and stuff like that. But then your pasty redheaded whore had to come and
But
fuck
don't
that
you
up
blame her on me.
by linking her goddamn microphone. Now you got all these,
Don't you blame her on me, man.
This is
ain't my
your
fault.
girl fault, goddammit. You just said this is
No.
all fault.
I blame Becca's girl, Indy Fox. I blame that hoe.
Who is Indy Fox?
She was that hoe. She was your
Well, that narrows it down.
Girl, that dark-haired girl that every time I bring her up, and she eventually got kicked off Twitch.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
the one. She started the horse head thing and the farting into the microphones, all that shit.
This girl is so full of talent by like 10 different men.
God damn it. Here, I'll bring her up. Indy Fox. Shit,
Okay.
I can't show this. God damn. Oh, maybe if I turn the safe
I
search
said
on.
her and her goddamn Puff the Magic Dragon thing back there. And get the wedgie out of your ass. I hate when they do that Urkel, that Urkel junk and stuff like that with the bikini jack
I
way
know.
up there.
They pull it all up to their rib cage and make
Look,
it a thong.
considering how stretched out it is, you don't want her pulling it out.
There you go, Becca. So on the left we have Amaranth, and on the right we have Indy Fox.
I don't know. Maybe I would recognize her if it was a full body shot and it was naked. I don't know. If I count the sores on her vagina, I might understand who it is.
You are such an asshole.
Oh, I'm sorry. The freckles.
What if she was in the gym pretending exercising and saying, "I'm not recording"? Oh, I still remember that shit. Dude, like, bitch, you live right now. We got your account.
Is this you? No, that's not me.
That's your girl.
Share my screen,
Wow.
Don Sacco. I have
Y'all
a
a
palate
bunch of
cleanser.
hoes, man. Yeah, we're gonna need one after that shit.
I have a couple. I've been saving
Yeah,
up for you.
we got to get off of bitch Kaepernick. Man, shit. Yeah, I gotta fuck with.
Oh,
Don't eat the polar bear.
Look, I am so glad that all the posters I made in the 90s saved these bears. What a real campaign that was.
Yeah, that was a trip when I found out, like I said, that their fur isn't white; it's clear.
Yeah, it's made of like nail material.
Yeah, it's transparent.
Yeah.
But if you shave them, I think they as black as my eyes.
there you go.
Oh,
She's
I don't
wearing
like
bunny
this
ears.
one.
Why don't you like this one? Why?
Okay, one, bikini bottoms. Ma'am, I'm about to see your lip pop out.
I'm like,
and why is it pulled up over your hips? That is not, no.
Like I said, that Urkel jack up thing is not a.
Hey, I have something very wholesome for you.
So fucking judgmental, man.
It's your retarded ass bunny ears, goddammit.
Oh, it's for Easter. Jesus would be pleased with how I'm behaving.
Even the bunny ears are like, I do not want to be on this bitch's head. Like, take me off. Like, no, I'm trying to fall off your head.
Yeah, fall off her head and land on her boob.
And of course, like I said, a bikini top that's two sizes too small to try to make them already, small ass Tic Tacs look big.
Her surgically operated nipple is about to pop out the inside of the bikini. That scar is showing. That's bad.
Wow, Becca.
Boy,
wow.
I noticed things. Hey, I got something real wholesome for you. Look at these guys. They look normal, huh?
That's a big hot dog. God damn it.
Oh.
Oh. You could thank Johnny Hellcat for that.
Fuck you, Hellcat.
Wait, hold on. I have to make sure that was Hellcat. I'm pretty sure.
I'll be like,
They
yeah.
tagged Jack and Monkey in it. So if I see
You know
it,
that's somebody's granddad. Like, yeah, you ain't coming to the family reunion next year.
Fuck you, Hellcat.
I saw what you did, Grandpa. No, you ain't. You're away from my goddamn children.
God damn it.
You're away from them goddamn hot dogs.
Shit.
Okay. We're going to get the fuck out of here. I got shit I got to do today. No one an hour longer now is helping.
No, the hot dog done broke them.
Okay, no, I have one that's funny.
All right.
It's not half naked old men. Nothing about hot dogs.
You know, Shroom, fuck you. I've seen some of the shit. Oh, no, you guys will like this. And it's just some abomination. And it's like, and you have some nerve to come at me about the furries. Fuck you. Fuck out of here.
Big ass lighter.
That's a big lighter.
Cool lighters.
Oh.
Damn. Oh, shit. That's
I
way
like
cool.
that one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Shit, that's what people in the 70s used to do. Just light the cigarette off the fucking gas stove, man.
That's how you do it. Dude. Yeah, you like that stove? Now what? Who needs a lighter?
Oh my gosh.
Nothing like the smell of butane in the morning.
I don't know, but you need to be careful. You need to be careful with that Glock lighter.
Yeah, you might get shot pulling that out.
I'm saying shit.
Hold on.
I have others, but I'll save them for
save them
later.
If you have time this weekend, maybe we'll get streaming. Because we didn't touch on any of the shit I really wanted to touch on today. I just pulled the headlines that I saw this morning. But we didn't talk about Tucker. We didn't talk about the fucking Democrats losing their shit yesterday over the Twitter file, guys. The fucking Democrats look like a bunch of monkeys trying to fuck a football at those hearings yesterday. Man. Jesus Christ. Y'all need to stop it. Democrats, I don't know what the fuck happened to you. Y'all lost your mind. Y'all lost your mind.
I lied. I have one more. We have to show this one.
Shit. Oh, I think I've seen this one. Yeah, I think I've
He's just vibing.
Oh, shit. God.
Did he just call the Rick?
Damn.
No, I think the guy lost control. It didn't hit him.
Oh.
And he's all smiling.
Oh, damn, man.
You ain't noticed nothing.
No. He's vibing. All right, that's the last one, I promise.
Oh, well, let me find an outro video we can go with. Okay, I got it. Oh, it's cute too. All right, right on. All right. So if Becca has energy this weekend, maybe we'll get another stream in over here on the YouTubes.
Yeah, I started vacation, so woohoo.
You're on
Spring
vacation?
break. Yeah, it's little one spring break.
Shit.
So we can't do anything this year. Usually we drive up to Virginia and see her dad, and we're not doing that this year because I have my sister's dogs. She's on a business trip.
Fuck the dogs. Go see kids. Them dogs will be all right. Shoot, leave a bowl. I'm saying, leave a bowl of water.
Well,
I'm saying, leave the leave a couple of goddamn bowls of saying dog food out and stuff like that, and go see Kenneth.
Well, she drove 14 hours to bring her dogs to me because they're special
shit.
dogs, and then flew to Colorado for a business trip for 2 weeks.
And then it's going to Vegas.
She left for Vegas yesterday, or was that this morning? Yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
Why she couldn't take the mutts with her?
Hey, Becca's had dog
They
shit.
got dog hotels out there.
Yeah, they can do coke off of a lady's ass too.
Yeah, they can do some Paris Hilton shit out there, man.
Well, one of them is half Mastiff, Pit Bull, and Boxer. So he's not socially friendly.
Acceptable.
Okay, first of all, that's not a dog. That's something you use to guard the gates of Tartarus.
Okay,
that's a small horse.
He seriously looks like the dogs off of the original Ghostbusters.
Oh, so you one of them Cerberus motherfuckers.
But he was used as a bait dog. So he's pretty torn up and he's got social issues. And then her other one is part husky, German Shepherd, black mouth cur, something.
Jesus
He was abused. He was
damn.
shot, and he doesn't like men. So they're
I don't like
special
men,
rescue
but-
puppies.
Damn, the dog's a feminist.
Yeah, he is now. He was
Man.
that I think you can probably hear Frank, the Mastiff one. He's been laying next to me. He's been snoring, and right now he's licking himself, and he's really into it. So he's
ball juice.
So it's a male dog feminist. Oh damn. That's
yeah,
what it
they're
was.
both males. They're both
Oh
dogs.
god damn.
They're both males.
They're both males.
God damn. Feminists is in it the dog world. Ain't that some
Yeah.
goddamn shit, man?
And Cupcake loves them both and humps them often.
Oh,
Definitely the dominant one. It's constant. Cupcake, stop it. Like she'll
Cupcake
and,
cucks out the dogs.
Yeah.
The sister's dogs. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, of
she's
course-
pegging.
Of
All
course,
right.
of course, the male dog feminist is gonna bend the fuck over here. Shit, they don't got no goddamn assertion.
He just looks at me as she does it, like, please save me.
Mhm.
So I have to get on
Always
to
a
her
dog
all the
that-
time.
Sit your feminist ass down for a goddamn fucking shit.
I'm always like, Cupcake, stop it. He has balls. Leave him alone. Hump the one that has a coin purse, an empty coin purse.
Oh man.
Oh no, they shot his nuts off?
No, they were removed. The bait dog. The one
Oh,
the
dang.
Ghostbuster dog. The one that's sitting next to me making all kinds of noise right now. Can you hear
Oh
him?
damn, he snipped.
Yeah.
He snipped.
Oh shit.
He's slobbering at that shit, man.
He's licking his empty coin purse right now. It's fantastic.
All right, so cool,
They're
guys.
entertaining.
Yeah, I bet they are. We may get a stream in with Becca, guys.
Goody. I'll be over on Twitch all week.
Oh,
Multiple times a day.
we'll see.
Morning and night.
Okay. Let's see.
You
Hey,
say that. But it's
Moo
never
hit
happened.
over 50. Moo hit over 50 last
I
week.
know.
But she won't be. But she won't be in the kiddie pool. She won't have, like I'm saying, stuff hiked up to a goddamn,
Well, we don't know that. She might be in the tiger
No,
outfit.
that's all fair
She won't-
game
she won't-
now.
She want to have her
She might-
bikini bottoms hiked up to her neck, and
Yeah, but she might be in the tiger outfit. So you furries out there might want to come check Becca out.
No,
in
she's
tiger
totally gonna be dressed up as a Wookiee.
oh lord, she's
outfit.
terrible.
Fucking Wookiee.
Hey, Easter's coming. I might put on little one's pink bunny outfit. Who knows? My ears
Oh,
will stay on though.
Oh shit. Oh, shit.
That'd be cool.
No, I've
God
already
damn
crossed
it.
into the furry land, and I don't like it.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Mhm. Yeah, that's okay,
uh-huh.
Becca. I have it bookmarked. Don't piss me off. I'll play it. But so hey, we're gonna talk about Tucker and the Democrats and the douchebags and the Republicans and the douchebags and yeah.
Fuck the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. So,
and try to get too old enough and I need to support them. Yeah, with the government.
you're not dropping links, Becca? God damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this dog to stop licking his non-existent nuts. Hold on.
All right, there's Mr. Moo. He's working on affiliate over there on the Twitch.
Hold on, I got you. I got you. Stop. Don't do it no more. I feel like I failed at my job.
Because you did. That's me. I'll be over on Twitch in about 2 hours. I think we're going to be playing it. We're going to either be doing Batman or Force Unleashed. Probably the Force Unleashed because I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you
Feeling
do
the Force
Batman.
Unleashed.
Yeah, you do it. You do him as he cries about his dead parents. Non-superhero.
Mm-hmm. Wow. No. She doesn't even come over and watch me, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, Pat's got the mask on.
Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker, man.
Oh, am
Motherfucker. Look at this shit. Would you look at this shit? This
beautiful.
motherfucker. So the next stream that Becca and I are going to be on, Pat will not be there. We're just going to talk about him. Motherfucker. Get that shit. Fuck out of here. So, depending on what day we go, of course, Pat will get an invite. Maybe Saturday. I don't know though. Me just want to fuck off on Saturday.
Unfortunately, I got to work this Sunday morning because we got one person I'm saying who's out sick, another person that's retiring. So man, Patrick,
oh wow,
can you work for us that Sunday? And I'm usually off that day, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh shit.
So
yeah.
I only got
I don't mind going
you
early.
Don't throw pigskins for large sums of money.
Yeah. You're not getting paid $2.5 million to go out and throw a football around.
I said no, unfortunately,
Write a graphic novel about the kitchen.
I'm privileged, man. I don't have no time for that oppression right there. I'm trying to stay above that, or below that oppression. Oh my God. Dude.
You're so oppressed, you can't do what he does.
I'm out there working a regular 9 to 5, like the other privileged people.
God damn it, Pat.
I would read Pat's comic book, The Barbecutioner.
Especially if they drew it. Especially if they drew it realistically. That should be in my bathroom.
In your bathroom? Is that like
an
honor?
Becca's bathroom.
No, I'd be on my nightstand.
It'd be on your nightstand, right? Yeah.
Every other panel would be him greasing
wall.
himself up.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So you got anything coming up for us, Pat?
Well, I do got a couple of things on my Psycho Rick channel right there. Like I got a couple of John and Jane Doe things coming over there. And like and on my new channel, well, I'm actually surprised because my last video was basically about like I watched wrestling. I was talking about something about that happened on that last week, and it blew up a little bit right there. And I actually gained a whole lot of followers, who are wrestling fans who have basically contacted me like, yeah, you need to talk more about like wrestling and stuff right there. So I'm like,
right on.
There's gonna be some more stuff I'm gonna be talking about on that channel right there, and I'm still trying to work on a whole lot of other interviews of people who I want to basically talk to. So it's slowly building up.
Cool. I'm glad to hear it.
So be looking
Any
out for all that right there.
motherfucker deserves it is Pat, because this motherfucker's been busting his ass over here on YouTube, and YouTube don't give him shit.
Oh, YouTube do not fucking like me.
This motherfucker been busting his ass over here, and it always pissed me off. That he did shout outs for fucking years, and his channel should have fucking skyrocketed. It didn't.
Because I got wrong think.
Yeah. So, Becca, you gonna be streaming this weekend?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and Mr. Moo, he's going to be streaming this evening. He's going to be doing Doom Eternal again. I think he said 8 Pacific, 10 Central, 11 Eastern. He'll be over on the YouTube. I'll get him to turn the music down a little bit. But we have a good time over there. I join him in the chat. Of course, everybody's welcome to join us. Because we have a good time. We just sit and talk shit.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of simulating games, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, right now I'm really big on Police Simulator. I've been arresting so many black folks. All of them jaywalking.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, I pulled you over because I saw you jaywalking. And some of them are trying to get smart, which is, all right, let me see your ID. This ID's expired. Yeah, we're going in.
Jaywalking.
I'm not kidding. They actually got that on there, man. Let's see. What is jaywalking? Oh yeah, they even got it on there. You can get called like drink driving under the influence and things like that. But the thing is, you can only have you can have up to like an ounce of weed on you. Anything above that right there, you say, yeah, you gotta lock them up. And it be some of them, boy. I mean, they be straight up hot, eyes be red and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Also the fall, yeah, I smell cannabis.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to check that game out. God damn.
Oh man.
You need to stream it.
Yeah, and then someone be driving, man. Cars be smoking. I'm saying, like the tailpipes and all that right there. They be running red lights. Oh man, and some of the stuff they have on there, I'm like, that is a silly thing to stop people over, but you'd be surprised. But all them jaywalkers, man, I'll be catching their asses.
Once in a while, you get one for tax evasion.
But it trips me out though, man. Like I said, because it was this one time where I had to respond to an accident, and there was this one person that had witnessed it. Like I saw what that person did right there, and then you ask for their ID, and then you go check in the computer, and this motherfucker got a warrant out for their arrest. I'm like, oh, okay, you got a warrant out for your arrest. Why the fuck you at a crime scene with the police?
Oh my God.
It be some of the dumbest criminals on that goddamn game, man. I'm like, okay, if I got a warrant out for my arrest, the last thing I want to be is a place where the police are.
It ain't mine. That's my brother's ID.
Yeah,
they needed the free Wi-Fi.
It's fake and stolen ID on there too. Okay, when I ask you for your ID and things like that, why you don't give me an ID of a black woman with a motherfucking afro and you this white dude with a motherfucking mohawk?
It checks out.
Yeah, like I'm saying, are you race shaming me? Oh yeah, it is a silly game, man. But like, I hope they make a part 2, man, because it's like when you arrest them, you can only arrest them for one thing, but they be having multiple charges on them, man. I mean, you don't arrest them for like fleeing and things like that. They got weed on them. They under the influence. They done got a warrant on them. I mean, like, damn, you got about 4 or 5 things, but you can only arrest them for one.
Well, Drunko plays Prison Simulator from time to time, and that is some of the funniest shit I have ever watched. Because he takes the people out of the chat, he takes their names, and he makes them prisoners. So we'll all be sitting in the chat, and he's beating the fuck out of us with the baton or shooting us, and just talking mad shit, taking everyone's drugs, taking their contraband. It's like, motherfucker, you need to stop searching my cell, you piece of shit. You should stream that, Pat. That would be fun. Ryan, you got anything for us?
No.
Yeah,
I'm on spring break.
Oh, cool. Working
It's
hard. Though,
92 degrees here today.
Hot damn.
50 right now, raining.
It's nice. We're going to the beach on Monday.
Ooh.
What's she doing with the goat?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, Police Simulator. Yeah, it's on Steam right now for $29.99.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go check that out. All right. Cool. All right, guys. I may be streaming that at some point in the future. Okay, guys, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. We should be back either tomorrow or Sunday. Over here on the YouTube. Of course, keep eye open. I will be on Twitch Saturday in between noon and 2. Probably playing Batman. Probably play 4 or 5 hours. Of course, chat comes over and they torture me because I do suck. I suck. I do.
A lot.
Yeah. Well, you're not allowed to say goddamn word. I don't want to hear shit out of you. Miss can't even jump off a goddamn mushroom thingy and bounce and
shut up.
Shit.
I got little legs.
Fuck out of here. All right. Get the fuck out of here. We'll catch you guys this weekend. Y'all have a good one. Okay. Thank you, Pat, for showing up. Becca, thank you.
Who's this helping with the goat?
That's what we're about to find out. Come on.